Hello and welcome to the School of Nerdcraft and Dungeonry. I am your Game Master, Rena Brown, and this is Magic Academy. We are joined today by the illustrious Evelyn Sometimes.
Well, hello there.
The amazing Heather.
Howdy.
The drop-dead, stunning Sweet Lore, or aka Bonnie.
Oh, that was... Hi.
The enigmatic and wonderful Nyx.
Hi.
I forgot whether or not I can say your real name on stream. I was
You
like,
didn't even say
Lily.
You didn't even say Lily.
Lily.
Yeah, you just went straight to character name. What the
Y'all have too many handles, too many characters.
This is why my handle and my name are the same.
Yeah. I should have done that.
Same.
And the adorable and oh so charming Doofus the Main Cleric.
General Kenobi.
I was gonna do that!
I'm glad you did it. 'Cause it was taking everything in me to not say that.
I got you,
I was
Evelyn.
I
really
wanted
like-
someone to. I wanted someone to so bad it came out of my mouth, and I was like, if someone doesn't follow it up.
I don't think I'm a cheat.
You all are a bunch of fucking nerds.
Spiked it.
You
Wow.
can help us and be part of the
What?
Magic Academy by making sure that you like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new episode. This episode is powered by Sirenscape because epic games need epic sounds. And with that, let's get into tonight's episode of Odyssey of the Dragonlords.
Yes.
Where did we leave off 2 weeks ago?
We were throwing discs, and you didn't tell us if we made it through or not.
Oh,
I made a javelin throw. That's all that matters.
that rotating
I
panel's still being
kicked-
a little.
I kicked ass at wrestling.
You
We
did
didn't
do really
start-
good with that.
We didn't start that session with the games.
No,
You
we
did not start
started
it.
that session with attempting to
An
rid
exorcism.
Midas of his of his little ghost problem.
There was an exorcism.
Well,
there's
there
an
was a failed exorcism.
I may have
Someone
rolled a
a
nat one. I did write in my notes, I can't believe I nat one. That's like the first note I have written down from last session.
Highlight,
Amazing.
underline.
Is, I can't
Wow.
believe I nat one.
Lord Mason, welcome in. Oh my god, it is I.
No, it's a Mason!
Is that who I think that is? Mason, hi. I love all your photos that you took.
is.
Amazing photographer for fucking real.
Hi, Mason. I don't know who you are, but I love you already.
20, my favorite brand of dice.
Same.
All
Hi,
you
Kirk,
guys need
welcome
to
in.
know is you follow up with all of Mason stuff. Mason does phenomenal queer and kink photography, and that's really all you need to know. Made all the photography for D3, so keep an eye out in the next few weeks. for
So, can I hire
really
them
good
for
photos
a
of-
potential boudoir shoot? I mean,
Honestly,
what-
yes.
Hey, look over
We'll
there.
follow up offline. So
That's Patreon after dark.
that
Oh my
Patreon
God.
we
At
luckily
a certain point,
I
we're gonna be
love
Bunch of
releasing
thirsty bitches.
calendars.
always.
We're a bunch of thirsty bitches.
I got distracted. Doofus naked.
Okay.
So this
You
is
know
what we're
that
doing.
calendar would
Midas.
sell, though.
You guys
That calendar would sell.
got off the boat,
We can make
and
calendars.
we're like, "Hey, listen." It was so under the breath; it caught me off guard. I don't hate it though. So you guys got off the boat. You were like, "Hey, King, Queen Valis, King Acostus, yo, what's up?" And you found out that well, Midas was possessed by Estor Archleander, bad guy, Sish not good. Get that out of here. And you were immediately like, Valis, we need to do an exorcism. We need to get this out of the body. We need to get it out and move on because we don't like this. Estor's kind of like creepy. And maybe if we did like a little exorcism, we can get him out. So you guys convinced Queen Valis, who, albeit with weakened power, because you guys did decide to have the gods try to stop the storm of Sydon that was coming in. You all kind of partake in this ceremony. Incense is going, magic is flowing. You see the bits of magic just weaving in between all of you, and it almost works. It almost works, but a unlucky roll, and Estor's Arcleander, the black ichor that had started to form out of the body of Midas on this altar started to seep back into it, pulling them back into the body, and the exorcism was a failure. Valis fell to the ground, unconscious and hurting from the unfortunate exorcism that took place, while Pythor came in and shepherded them off to bed. From there, you all kind of started to go a little bit of your own way. Tatiana, you found out that the Lady of the Coin was more close than you realize, as Moxina was actually a relative, the last daughter from your mother, and recognized you, and basically informed you on the Medusa curse might be a very family oriented. Estrella, you got to go talk to Commander Gaius, probably one of the best people in the world.
Who's my new sugar daddy?
Fuck all of you.
Oh, that's right. Oh shit. Sorry, Adrian. Go back and watch. If anybody go to YouTube, watch it. It's the funniest fucking moment ever.
It's great. But you link back up with Commander Gaius, where Nyx is basically like, hey, yo, he's not the vibe, but let's not do this and say we did, because he's just not what we want. Okay. But you still have the sending stone and the poison dagger that was given to you, and you're a little familiar with kind of what you're trying to do in this party, is kind of just communicate what's happening back up to them.
Yeah, sure.
Estrella has a new, decidedly new occupational aspirations, as they are fully set on trying to help Midas rid themselves of Estor Arcleander by doing the easiest solution: become a god. And maybe that could help in this situation. We'll find the fuck out at some point. You all then decided to start raising up some funds before you set sail on the Ultros, where you have to basically set sail and find more what's going on with the Oath of Peace, perhaps track down Sydon and Lutheria. I know some of you are kind of focused on maybe murdering Lutheria, Nyx. So we are just gonna casually...
It's not just Nyx.
Nyx and Midas and Tatiana and Estrella and
all of us
and Adrian. So
I'm probably out for the most amount of blood. Like, I want to be the one that does the killing blow.
Who's
But
this area?
oh fuck, I forgot. You don't know.
Listen, it's my destiny to defeat Sydon and Lutheria. If you strike the killing blow, hey, as long as I help out, destiny fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
You go.
I at first was like, why, Heather? Why? And then I remembered that you have no memories, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
No, I do.
Oh,
I do
man.
want to talk to you about possibly a mechanic to slowly get bits and pieces back. So we'll discuss that after.
Absolutely. Then you guys decided to head off to the Great Games to go acquire some funds before you set sail, because you know that sacrificing ox to Sydon will help speed up your journey on the ocean, this Cerulean Gulf. So you all decided to try out. Midas, you won the wrestling match by far.
With ease.
Murdering that match.
Well, I didn't murder anyone.
You came
Technically.
close when Estor started to take charge. Isn't
Yeah.
that right?
I punched a guy, but I didn't
I punched a guy.
murder anyone.
Punched him.
Oh my gosh. Tatiana, I believe you're the one who won the javelin throw.
Mm-hmm.
And Midas and Nyx, Estrella and Nyx, you two are currently in the discus throwing, where you are competing for the, you are in the qualifications competing for the actual trial.
Yeah.
We last saw you all throwing off those volleys into the distance. These discs just going off. You see as some of the scouts start to throw them off. One falls, like he kind of like stumbled and it kind of rolled out. The next guard, it went a little bit further. The next guard, it went pretty far, but it kind of like fell off right towards like the 20-meter mark. At this point, Nyx, Estrella, and one guard have their discs in the air, cascading towards the furthest pit. When the last guards go down, followed by Estrella and Nyx. Estrella, Nyx, with both of you completing your qualification by beating all of the guards, you will both move into the final round.
Yay! Oh, I need dice.
I guess I'm maybe now stronger. So we'll see.
The part where the DM also goes, "Oh shit, I need dice."
All you gotta do is play.
I forgot I need dice.
Shit, dice are a thing, actually.
It's been 2 weeks. I haven't played anything in 2 weeks. Wait, the DM forgot dice too? Okay, don't feel so bad.
I actually...
Am I the only one who remembered their dice?
Hey, I have my dice in front of me, and I also have digital dice, so...
I forgot.
Well, my
letters,
dice are digital.
Yeah.
I got a shiny click clack in honor of Randall. It reminds me of the Magic Academy.
It was pretty.
And my dice tray is...
Hi, Hosanna. I adore you. You're amazing.
Look at all these people. I'm gonna cry. We're not crying today.
Faces.
We're not crying.
Hosanna,
Not yet, anyway.
we met on the cruise, and
Well, the
That's
cruise
phenomenal.
friends are coming in.
Does phenomenal metal work. So if you're interested in like metal jewelry and metal accent pieces, oh my god, I'm gonna.
Hi, Kitty.
Welcome
Welcome
in.
in.
Oh,
Crystal
shit.
Bard. Welcome in.
Excuse
Phoebe.
me? Wait, what?
I'm gonna sweat now.
So
I'm
Tony
dying.
may or may
Don't
not have
perceive
outed
me.
us.
Do not
And
perceive me.
as being live, so I may or may not have posted our link.
I'm gonna throw up.
Screaming,
yeah.
crying, throwing
There's
up
a lot
at
of
all of
water,
these
water.
people that
Good
I have really just derailed for a minute. I really cannot explain that those of you that are hopping in here right now are a very large inspiration to our entire table in a variety
I
of
love you
facets.
all.
So, hi.
I'm not
Um,
interested. Nope.
Okay. Well,
We're fine.
Right.
Everything's
Right.
fine.
It's fine,
Randall and
let's
I
keep
were super
going.
cool about this a week ago, and now we're live. Like,
I know
Oh
they're
my
here. I'm
gosh.
like,
look at all you, look at all you little families, fangirl.
Good night, so long.
You're
Thank you for
cute.
the fish.
we're here.
Oh man, if you look over there,
Get back here.
absolutely ridiculous. Get back here, Doofus. No, I love each one of you. You guys are
I'm working on character
sweetheart.
stuff. Don't mind me. Bye.
It
You
goes
get
back
back
to the
here.
beginning
We-
where I said
We have
we walked off
things.
with a second family, and thank you guys
Yeah.
so much for making it and welcoming us, small gay boys. Thank you for the song. Thank you, appreciate it.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
We're all gonna cry. Thanks.
So let's get into the great games because we need to see if you guys win.
Or I have to go
the
find a
discus
sugar
throw.
daddy.
No, you literally.
I have to flirt my way in. Who
You
knows?
might- I don't know. See if
Oh
you
my
make it in.
god.
I don't know what's up.
Midas is so put out right now that you literally will not flirt with him. Midas is so
No
put
one-
out.
No
He's-
one
he's
said
keeping it
Estrella
chill.
was smart.
So, quick reminder how the discus throw works.
Sure, because I don't remember.
This is basically just like a javelin throw. You are going to roll a d20 and then add your athletics or acrobatics or a dexterity bonus. You can choose which one is higher. Thank you for that. Thank you, Laura. Hi. Laura, thank you for the prime.
Dex bonus.
I love you all.
I think you and I both chose Dex because I have a negative in strength.
I believe that I believe that Randall was kind enough to adjust it to dexterity. I can't look at chat. I'm going to cry.
Don't look at chat.
Already sweating.
Don't look at chat.
I'm this close to taking my pants off because you can't see them, but they're hiked up to my knees, and
I'm sweating so
I
bad.
didn't realize
that
this
came
was
across weird, but it is what it is.
I didn't know what? It's gotta be after dark. All right, guys.
Hosanna,
Keep
I
the
love
hype
you.
train going, and Randall will strip his pants.
Oh.
I am moist.
At $200 on Patreon.
The entire cruise, Hosanna kept saying that my hair was their emotional support hair, and then I went and shaved off half of it.
Which looks bomb, by the way.
Ooh,
Yes,
I
it's so
love it.
good.
Okay, we're rolling.
So-
This
what?
was done at the behest of
So we're
all these amazing
rolling
people.
and
I
adding
love
our
all of
dex
you.
mods.
You can add athletics, acrobatics, or your dex mod, which is basically just turns into it's one of those three because you could have proficiencies.
Yeah. Okay.
For the record.
As you step up to the plate, you are going to see 4 people you have seen before. You are going to see Falana. Falana is that glamorous bard from Astoria. They're bringing their adoring teenage fans.
The K-pop fans.
Yes, they're K-pop as they are just kind of, I don't know,
Waving
taking
their
out
little wands.
scroll, making their lines, and they fling their disc and they just go ha as they fling out every time because why not?
Oh my god.
You also see Leyland, who represents Mitros and is favorite of the home crowd. He's considered one of the greatest athletes. He's just built, bulky, like ready to go. You see Hatria. Hatria is one of the first ever Amazon warrior to come over from the island of Themis. They're a little not engaged with you all. And the last one you see is Jorges, who is from the Order of Sydon, and he is very arrogant. I'm here to support Sydon. I get money and then I, go out and buy anything and give it to Sydon. So it works for that. So roll me those rolls and
Wait. Someone cast a spell on somebody, but I don't remember what it was.
I did.
I think I told you to give it to Estrella.
Yeah.
No. I'm Tati is Nyx's
who's spellcaster?
magical. Your Nyx's. It's not mine.
Okay.
Oh right, because we said if anything else that as long as one of the two of you won and Nyx
And
had
I
the
said
better
give
chance.
it to Nyx.
And we're doing dexterity, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you do. So you still have Cat's Grace from enhanced ability.
You stole hair from me.
I asked politely, unlike Nyx, who walked over to you and ripped it right out your forehead. You were kind enough to donate a whisker because you are a lovely person.
I know.
You're not. I'm sorry.
Nyx on the other end who walks over and is like, I need this.
Out of my
My
tail,
bad.
of all things.
May I? Before I did it.
Regardless,
said yes,
you now have cat-like
regardless.
grace. You have feline agility.
But
It's
yeah,
not
so you have
advantage.
advantage
I
on
don't
all your
freaking
dex
remember.
saves. And if for some reason you find yourself falling from 20 feet or less, you're not knocked prone.
Okay.
So
all right, make me
Yeah.
those rolls.
We're starting out strong.
I
Did you just not 20?
respectfully don't
Hey,
believe you.
I
I'm
got
not
a
calling
whole
you a liar,
10.
but I ain't calling you a truther either.
Nat 20.
Estrella's eyes are like gonna glow really quickly, and she's swapping her nat 1 for that 17 she's holding on to.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
wise
she crit
decision.
failed. Okay.
Oh shit!
So that's going to be a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. All right.
Yep, I am cashing in my special rolls.
So does that count to the crit fail counter or no?
No.
No, because it's not
no,
true.
no.
I changed my rolls.
Hopefully, the long rest command takes. Stream elements. Let's go.
Be rude.
What's trying to think?
Okay, Nix, what'd you get?
I got a whole 10.
A 10.
A 10.
Amazing. Honey, welcome in. Thank you so much. And thank you all for the bits and that hype train. Wow, you guys rock.
I love you all. Smooches, consensual smooches for everyone.
Thank you guys. It means a lot. Summer, thank you. Trying to pull it together. Alrighty, so you guys fling off your discs. I don't know why my name went to Felicia. Falana.
Bye, Felicia.
Felicia.
Sent out
Bye,
a disc
Felicia.
with a and it went flying. All the discs go going. You see Leyland's drops, Hatria's drops, then Falana's drop, then Nyx drops, and then for a long time you see as Jorges and Estrella, as yours both cascade forward and land straight at the same spot, about 20 meters down.
I'm not entirely sure where that came from. I don't know, just reinvigorated or something.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Ooh, go Estrella! Go Nyx!
We'll see what happens next.
Yeah.
Make me that second round.
I don't know if I should use this dice again.
I'm trying a new thing that I learned while we were on the cruise. I just have all my d20s out.
I
We're
mean,
gonna
I
pray
do too.
for
I mean,
it.
I could switch for a different one, or
I haven't even unpacked this. I don't
pretty
have dice.
I always have 5 d20s in my tray.
I have
No,
a mess.
I said these were going to be Estrella's dice.
I have a whole ass
Trust them.
mess.
Trust the dice.
You're gonna do great.
Trust the dice.
The dice tell a story.
What'd you guys get?
Ooh, okay, that's decent.
17.
18.
Hell yeah.
You all see as you, again they go flying out, the discs running out towards the little poles kind of lined up. You see Hatria's drop first. Then you see Falana and Dorges's drop very quickly next. Yours also fall just short as Leyland hits that same mark that you hit before. And the announcer goes, and currently tied for first place, we have Leyland and Estrella. And in second, we have a three-way tie. My apology for Estrella, Leyland, and Dorges. If
Woo! Go Estrella!
we will have to see if any can outbeat.
Go
Otherwise, we
Nick!
will have 3, and all 3 will move on. Last round gets locked,
Please.
loaded, throw.
Did you nat 20? I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm not
You don't
sorry.
get to come up.
So 23, technically.
A dirty
23?
21.
Ooh, okay, good rolls. Coming in clutch there at the end. All right.
Just yell at
yeah.
my dice. Oh, dang it. Okay, so long rest didn't work.
Yeah, long rest didn't take.
There we
There it
go.
is.
Fix it.
So, you all cock your discs and
Do what?
you're
What?
dirty.
You said it.
That is a word.
Thrust is
Tatiana,
also
what
a
the disc
word.
does, Magic Daddy.
Hey, Tati, give yourself
really-
inspiration.
You put it
discus.
like you cock it back and you.
Well, thanks, Felix.
I wouldn't call it cocking it, but
Ooh,
sure.
I don't, that,
Wow, this just took a turn.
Yep.
Anyway,
so
you wind up. It's the wind up.
Yeah, it's wind up.
Not you
do I
cock it
look
back.
like I do sports? My
No.
gay ass
The
was
wind
on
up
stage
and the-
prancing my
I'm
little
just
ass
your
away.
resident little gay boy.
Randall, how
I
tall
just
you
joke
are?
wire.
You would think maybe you did sports.
I was a track and field jock.
I threw shot put and discus.
I also did soccer, but that's just because the men were cute. Anyway,
That's why I play
I-
soccer.
My hoodie makes me
Yeah.
look so buff right now. But yeah.
Anyway,
so as you guys wind up your little disc throws and throw them off, you see as Leyland and Hatrios drop very quickly, followed by Falana, then Jorges. And yours to they I need to stop saying cascade. I just love that word. Yours to push further out, further than anyone else's has gone so far, with Nyx falling just beyond that 21 line, and Estrella
flip it.
flipping. Ooh, look at that.
I'm
Estrella.
23.
You're 23. I'm 21.
29. Nyx, you
Actually, it's a 33.
Yeah, same. 33.
Estrella's falls just shy over top of the 20 line, and a Nyx, yours hits 23. And the announcer erupts, "We have our winner! Nyx, you are in first place. Estrella, you came in second. And Jorges is third. You three are placed in your rounds and may proceed to the great games."
Oh. So, like, I didn't have to get first place?
No, you just
No.
had to place, baby.
You had to place.
You just had to place.
Oh. I'm actually a little slightly upset that I don't get to flirt with anybody, but it's okay.
Don't you
could
have a
still
boyfriend?
Flirt with somebody.
I don't have a boyfriend. What are you talking about?
Aren't you married to my son?
Midas fiddles with the ring on his pinky.
I'm married?
Engaged. It's engaged.
Engaged.
It's not. I told you about this. We're not technically engaged. It's a.
You're engaged.
It's a joke, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
You're
y'all very
promised.
engaged.
I mean, I did tell you about this. You gave me a ring.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, we do need to have a discussion since you're going to marry my son.
Oh
my
my
Estrella,
god.
goodness.
make me a history check with disadvantage.
'Cause I'm a dummy. On proficiency in history. 'Cause I'm
Means nothing
I love
if you
that
don't
for
have your
you.
memory.
Exactly.
I don't have my memory.
I look forward to this
Bummer.
story.
Those are shit rolls either. That's a 10.
Oh, dear.
As
Plus
they're
5.
talking about you and Midas being married, you just see flashes of Tatiana naked walking towards you. And the
I was dressed.
you were not. I specifically remember you not being at this
Yeah,
moment
you were
because
not
at this
dressed.
point
Very
they looked around
scantily.
and everyone.
More scantily.
Thank you.
Half dressed. More
I
scantily.
Tatiana,
was gonna say, I was in my
Dressed.
undergarments.
undergarment.
I'm not a total slut most of
Oh.
the time.
Ambrosia
this
was.
is a dream,
Uh,
so I feel like there's going to be a role for if they're dressed or not.
That's what a 10 is for. I think she was naked.
I mean, Adrian, baby, I'll be naked for you if you want me to, but I don't think
My
your
brain
girlfriend
went,
would like
I'm
that.
not
was
here.
naked.
a little
You are
confused
here.
why those two memories are coming up right now. That's all I'll say.
So I remember Tatiana being naked
In the club, kind of being like,
in the club and then a ring.
uh-huh, yeah.
Estrella sits
I
there
hope
and
it
she's
helps.
like, That must have been a very... You know what? We will discuss this later.
Yes, we will discuss this later.
Fun fact, I explained everything to you already.
You have? I'm still...
Once.
I literally, I sat Estrella down and explained everything that has happened up to this point to you.
There was a lot that happened that day. Or technically the next day.
There was. I probably left out some details.
There's a lot that was happening that day when you gave me the crash course in my own history. So pardon me if I do not remember everything.
Next time on Himbo Recaps.
I'm dying.
Tatiana, just in case I didn't say it, you do have an inspiration from the wonderful Felix.
Felix.
Thank you, Felix. Felix, I love you.
Felix made me fan art.
Nice.
Love that. So you guys are almost all set to head out and join the games, the official Great Relay, as so it is called. Only problem is Adrian is still not placed. Needs to either be placed or be sponsored by one of you.
Can I sponsor him?
Sponsor.
Before
What?
Estrella walks up to Adrian, but like she puts her hand like on his shoulder, and she's like,
No.
"Okay, so you have to get a sponsor, and I don't know how well you. I think you said you were like married, or you like were devoting yourself to Versi. But you
It's
may have to
complicated.
flirt a little. You might have to flirt a little bit to get, I don't know, from a different champion. So you know, I wish you the best of luck with that."
Adrian, you don't have to flirt with anyone. We got you.
We've all placed, baby. Don't worry.
That's good because my
Estrella,
plan was
you know,
anyone- she's gonna kill me, and I've already died once, and I don't know what dying the next time is gonna happen.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna let my cousin kill you.
Cousin, mom, I don't know what
Cousin
the situation
mom.
is anymore. Anyway, thank you for the warning. Also, please get your hand off of me. I'm not used to this, and I don't like personal touch. All right, let's go.
Okay,
Yeah.
you want to have a talk with
Oh
me,
my
and
God.
yet I can't get close to you. Weird
We can
vibes,
talk.
but okay.
Listen, we can talk. However, putting your hand on me is a whole nother thing. I don't like being touched. Okay, that's cool. Rock on. However, you're about to marry my son.
Estrella,
You
no.
don't remember things. There's a whole dynamic here. Don't touch
I
me.
can just
I won't
see
touch
the
you.
look in
Let's
your
go.
eyes.
I recognize that look. It's nothing but mischief. Do not
You need to respect boundaries, Estrella.
trust me. Do not.
All right.
I will respect you. You respect me. And maybe I will give my blessing for you marrying my son. But that's a whole nother conversation. Anyway, who's going to sponsor me?
Maybe your son should.
And
I will sponsor you. I literally have things to give you. I have things I have to hand off to you anyway.
Oh,
We need to
Yeah,
talk.
there's a lot of stuff. You guys have to talk.
I'm going to look directly in Midas' eyes. Is that you, Midas?
Right now, yeah, he's like in the back usually. He's very
Let's
mean.
punch him.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not
Like,
doing
reach
that.
up and pull your little cow ear. Bad, Estor.
Estrella's not gonna like touch Adrian, and she's okay. So easiest way to tell that Midas is here and evil Estor is not is there's eyes. And she looks up and she's like, "Look, they're very soft right now. You will know when he is
I know another
Estor."
way. Midas, what's my name?
Adrian? Dad?
I give you a very big hug.
Bar is set so high.
Doesn't like touch, but goes and gives him a hug. Okay, cool. I see how it is.
Okay.
And she just walks off.
What's my name? Adrian, I was waiting for you to punch him. It's Dad!
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to say Adrian or Dad in that moment, so I went with a little bit of both. And I said
During the
Adrian
hug, I'm gonna whisper in, I know I'm not your father. We have some issues.
Hey, you can listen. I had a dad. I don't know what happened to him. If you want to like be my dad, you know, cool.
I am a very troubled person, and I'm trying to cling to humanity. Right now, you're the closest connection I have to anyone from when my body was alive. But I also am worried about you. So, can we keep up the dad dynamic? If that's okay?
Yeah.
Tighter hug. Okay, cool. As soon as the asshole comes up, let me know. And if I punch you, I apologize in advance.
Okay. A future apology accepted.
So, as soon as I let go of the hug, it's like, okay, Tati, so you're championing me. You have help me out. I don't know what I'm doing right now.
I don't know what we're doing either, but I know that you are our 5th member of this great race. But you don't have to participate in any sort of qualifying game if that helps. So I know that you've been kind of off in your own little world, but we've been out here doing sports.
Oh. Okay, I can sprint. Hopefully one of my limbs doesn't fall off.
I did. Dad, you'd be proud of me. I did real good in the wrestling. I kicked everybody else's ass.
Midas, I am so proud of you.
So
you have no idea.
Oh my god, my heart. Stop. This hurts me because I never knew my father.
And that's on queer trauma.
I immediately grab Midas by the shoulders. Son.
But you have to no, do it right. Reach up.
You have to
No, you
you are
reach
so
up.
you are 5'8". I am 7 foot. You gotta reach.
Okay,
Give
so
your dad
I
uppies.
jump and grab Midas' shoulders. Son, never let anyone tell you you're not enough. You can do this. You can do whatever you set your mind to. And do not let some weird Dragonlord pirate mind tell you you can't. I love you.
Thanks, Dad. I love you too.
Can we fucking kill him?
No, we can't do that.
I can't do what? I'm just.
I'm mad that I
supposed to
used my
be
action for
doing
the day because
that.
I want to take control right now so bad.
You already got your round for the day. You got your 6 seconds.
You got your 6
That's all it
seconds.
takes.
Fuck you guys.
Oh no! Damn it.
Suddenly everything resets.
Surprise!
So
it's
it's day
per
2
session,
now.
not per day.
Adrian's over here like, I don't know the dynamic, but I love you and I support you.
I love you too, Dad. And I pat you on the back.
Tears. Just a single. Can dead people cry? Yes, he found a way. All the moisture in his body formed into one single tear. It just rolls down. It's like,
I think you've said that before for other times he's cried. So it's already canonical.
Tatiana, Adrian, are you two walking off for a moment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Estrella, Midas, Nyx, you guys.
I already walked off.
ADHD is strong with this one.
No, as soon as Adrian was like, okay, no touching, Midas goes boundaries, and then I see Adrian hug Midas, Estrella's gone.
Midas
Oh,
didn't say
man.
boundaries. Lily did.
As she's
Or-
walking
and Nyx
away,
did.
she's literally like this.
Fair.
Estrella, you're amazing, but you're not my daughter yet.
She doesn't hear it. She has walked off and is watching the other games.
Oh,
Gonna
no.
fuck Lutheria? Shit.
Once the moment with Midas and Adrian has passed and Adrian goes off with Tatiana,
She's
Midas
wandered.
will go in the direction that Estrella was going in to try and keep an eye on her.
And Nick just fucking shrugged like, okay, I guess I'm a fucking pile of rocks today.
Come on, Nix, you're with us.
You hear her just, nah.
Estrella staring wistfully into the distance.
Fine, I follow them.
Not a thought behind those eyes, though.
Yeah.
Head empty, no thoughts.
No memories.
But Adrian.
Mhm.
So, I believe you were recovering. We'll say you were recovering. I don't know what you were doing last session, but I do have, and I'm going to. I think Riddle. I have these items already, right?
You do.
Cool. I'm gonna present you with the spear that has been fixed now.
Yay.
And so the magic spear. So I'm just gonna kind of, I don't know where one stores that on their person, but I'm just gonna spear. More importantly, they weren't able to fix the crown entirely. Pieces of the metal were damaged too bad. So, and out of the one of those satchels on her thigh, she's gonna pull out just a little black pendant that it's made of the same material, has all the same gemstones from Krea's crown, but now instead it's kind of more like it's just a little smaller. But she's gonna kind of hold it up. All of Vulcan's delicate metalwork just kind of splayed in front of us. He said he couldn't fix it entirely, but he was able to put it mostly back together.
Adrian's going to take the spear, feeling the leather handle that he requested, and seeing all the placements from past friends into this weapon. He's going to hold it tight and kind of nod and place it on his back behind his shield. This pendant he's going to hold up, look at it, kind of caress, look at all the details, and see where the crown was worked into it. He's going to stop and say, with all due respect, you already have a crown. And he's going to place the necklace around your neck. Fasten it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm expected to begin the Order of the Dragonlords again. Krea was supposed to help me, and we lost them. I don't know who I was. I keep hearing stories and legends. I can't do this alone. Tati, will you help me?
And she's just gonna kind of put her arm kind of in the middle of the back, and we're gonna kind of go find a place to sit down. As we we take the seat on this bench, she's gonna fold one leg over the other and just I don't know if I can ever measure up to the work that Krea was going to do, but I will be more than honored to help you start this order again and hopefully protect the people from what's about to come. I don't know what to expect. I do know that we need to go to a few places. I do have some concern about, well, whatever Midas has going on, but I'm certain we can help him out too in time. But I would love to help you with this. All that I ask is that you be patient with me while I try to work through the other obvious problem that we got going on here.
Tati, I'm a bit more perceptive than I lay on. I try to keep things lighthearted because we've experienced so much loss. I see you, and I know I can see what you're going through. I cannot fully experience it, but I see you. We're the last two of the prophesized people that were supposed to save the world. For lack of better terms, we are winging it right now. I'm here for you. I am fearful of trusting someone with this task because it was laid on me. I ask that you trust me and help me.
Like you said, I will help you no matter what. At the end of the day, it's been you and me since day one. And I think now, despite everything that's happened, I think that the ones we've surrounded ourselves with are here to stay. But I trust you explicitly. And if you ever find that you may be doubting yourself, then come talk to me and we'll work through it, because I do think that you have what it takes to lead this next age.
Adrian's going to turn his head, like, he's going to grab your hand, squeeze it. It's like, I've used my tear for the day. Okay. We need to solve the problem with Midas. He may not be my son, but I've taken him as my son, and we need to get rid of this pirate motherfucker.
Yes. There are, from what I've gathered, there are a lot of issues surrounding that particular thing.
He's going to, open up his studded leather armor to show the gem around his neck. Tonight, take this gem and place it on Midas's chest.
Okay.
I will not be here until the gem's returned. We might have a chance.
What do you mean you won't be here?
I am a dead man possessed by a wizard. There's no simple way to explain this. Take this in as long as you need to. I was Gregor.
Yes.
Taldoran is a wizard in this gem that is possessing me. And somehow Adrian has come about. Here I am. I don't know what I am, who I am. I just know I have a purpose. Right now, Taldoran may be able to help Midas more than I can.
Is this going to do anything to you? If I take this gem from you, what happens to you?
I will not be here until the gem's returned.
What happens to your body? Do I need to watch it? Do we need to put you somewhere safe?
How much care do you place on a corpse?
The corpse of somebody that I love?
You see the face start swelling up like it's about to cry, but it can't because, yeah.
Would it be best if we just put you back in your room for the evening?
Have you
put me in my room?
Have
Take
you
the
given
gem.
them the gem? Are they holding it?
No,
Not yet.
They are not.
Okay.
I'm just terrified thinking that he's just going to fall forward.
Let me give you a quick example. And Adrian's going to hold the gem, throw his head back, and throw his head forward with green eyes instead of blue. Right. It's complicated. I am here on a specific mission. I cannot share that with you. However, if he's going to give me up this quickly, I might be able to help eliminate this specter affecting Midas.
Gregor, I take it.
No.
What's your name?
Taldorth. Nice to meet you.
Taldorth. Okay. So many names. Kay.
Taldorth, can you make me an Arcana check?
Oh, of course. Using the stats I just sent you, or?
Yes.
Oh, God. All right.
I have so many questions because of
telling
what
me.
I know about how this can be. I know how to remove this as a
29.
player.
29.
So I have so many questions.
Taldorth, you know that the mechanisms of the crystal that your body is in will allow you to inhabit another because it's linked via that pin. No one quite knows how that pin got to this place. You're quite unsure, though, how 3 minds occupying a single host is going to impact. It is extremely experimental.
Oh. Could I possibly, with my extensive knowledge as a wizard, do a medicine check to see how it could affect the host?
Could we have this conversation out loud, and could I even offer my my healing abilities as a cleric to provide
Yes.
Taldorth with some advantage?
No, I will give this to
Absolutely.
you. I'm going to give you the information of what I know. Just,
Okay.
Are y'all
okay,
going to bring
so-
Midas in on this?
no.
No. We talked about this pre-session. You don't know. You're unaware.
You're possessed by pirate Dragonlord Hitler. We're not giving you any information, okay?
Estor gets nothing.
So, Taldoran is going to share this information. Just, there is a way I can enter into his body. I don't know how it's going to affect him. This is new. This is entirely new. 2 bodies in one, 2 presences in one body. That's known. 3, this could tear apart his mind.
I mean, I've done it before.
Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. Can I roll a history or arcana to figure out this has happened before?
No. That was an awkward sex joke. Go on.
I knew exactly I knew where that was going.
Okay,
I was like,
I, Evelyn, have concerns because I have concerns.
No.
Well,
I
we're-
potentially destroy the psyche of my character.
We will share this once we know the information. So,
yeah,
can I give the
this
help
this
action?
is for everybody else. This is for podcast
Tatiana,
benefit. Yes.
Adrian, why don't you both make me a medicine check?
Oh no.
With advantage.
Well, you both are making it, so it is advantage. In a way.
Okay. I have.
What? What just
Hello?
happened? Adrian, what'd you get?
Nat 20.
For a total of?
A nat 20.
Okay.
I
that's
literally
not-
thought that was going to
Zero.
be worse than what that was.
I did too. I'm
I'm like, that is not how one reacts to a nat 20. That's like a nat 1
I
reaction.
got a 19 for a total of 23.
Your combined knowledge of understanding how like resurrections happen, the spirituality. You all are kind of, well, you two are in tune enough to know that there are inherent risks with entering a third psyche inside of a mind. Right now, Midas is kind of split in half, as if both minds are kind of domineering or taking presence in a half of a brain, as a brain is split typically in half. A third one would have to compete where to fight, where to go. Now, perhaps if you go through with this plan, you could have Taldorith confront Estor, and on that part of the mind be able to overtake them and quell their existence. It's possible. But if things don't go well, it could have other effects. It is going to be, I'm going to say it's possible, but it's really down to luck.
Oh.
It is not going to be in a matter of skill or fortitude of the mind.
Purely luck.
You would hate Estor to portray to be as Midas to convince you otherwise. What if you got rid of the wrong one? You do what you want to do, but that is up to you. But that rhymed.
Taldoran's going to look away after we've discussed our histories and knowledge of this potential act. I am not comfortable doing this without Adrian, especially without Midas's consent. I'm scared to know what Randall just said.
Mine's in a rough place. Only dark humor up here. That's how I get through things. What are you guys doing?
I definitely think it's something that we need to talk to him about. If it's something that we can possibly do, that would be huge. It would be wonderful if we could not have to traverse. If we could not, I mean, the other option that we do have here is one. I believe this was a vision. My note taking gets a little sparse when I'm like, why? But we could also seek out Thylea's tree if we go to the heart of Thylea itself. If we head towards the constellation heart, it's supposed to be on an island. That is our other option for getting rid of Estor, and that is would be significantly less traumatic for Midas. So it certainly is that if Midas is not up to it, yes, we will come have this conversation with you. Stop panicking.
I love this character so much, and I will be so sad if I lose him to.
That's why we're talking. Stop panicking.
If this goes wrong, please know Astray will murder you all.
All I have to do is tape a box to the ground.
What did I do?
You see Taldoran throw the head back, the eyes change, going back to Adrian.
Not Nyx.
You see, an actual concern, even though he has shown that he is not the actual biological father of Midas, he has taken a bit of a role of almost like a mentor in this sense. We cannot use this option unless it's the absolute last option. I
certainly think it's something worth presenting to Midas. My concern is having Estor find out one way or another. If we have two plans, That's the problem. No matter what, he's going to find out about it. I would prefer not to have to do this one, just because I would hate to rip his brain in half, more so than already is. But at the same time, I don't want Estor knowing about us moving towards Thylea
I would take Estor
Street.
before I would let Midas suffer. We keep this between us for now.
Okay.
If our plan does not work, split second, we give Midas the option on how we handle it. And we take the moment then. You rip the gem from my chest, I fall lifeless, it's fine. Tal'Doran may be able to solve it. We either make it better or make it worse. This is the Hail Mary pass. We have no other option. I would rather risk it than lose Midas.
Well, why don't we try for the tree first? We'll keep this as an emergency spell slot just in case.
Sounds
right
good.
now, let's just focus on winning whatever this great race is and getting back out into the ocean.
Sounds like a plan.
Then that you hear off to the side, the great relay, it's starting. Who wants to join?
Oh, good lord.
Oh, that was not much of a time frame. Okay.
We have a team of 5.
A team of 5, you say? Oh, yes, I see. You and you and you and you all placed. And who is sponsoring this fine gentleman over here?
Me,
Well, welcome.
I will. Oh, good lord.
It is also at this time that you see representing Mitros, Spira, and Leyland coming up with their team. You see representing Astoria, Egan, and Falana. You see representing Arigia, Dorges, and Hatria. Sorry. Stepping up to the relays, and the person in front of you wearing all purples and tints of blue, just all of these flowing silken robes, and they're in these very twine knitted flip-flops. And they look at you and go, oh, well, let's see. We can have you all join. There is 5 legs, 5 parts. Who's going to be well?
What is the breakdown of this race? What are the like different legs? Are they like specific to specific things?
Yeah, we need more
or is it
information.
just running?
Oh, yes, it is a relay. It is running. So the first leg is a beach run. You look over and you're able to see a dash about 300 feet. It looks pretty normal, like a pretty just good old fashioned dash across the beach.
Okay. Because I'm a runner, I have to ask. If we're running in sand, running in sand is different than running on a regular flat surface. Running in sand is much harder. Is that what is happening here?
Absolutely. Perhaps it might take an athletics check.
It's not me. But also, it will
We need the
totally
strong person
mess up
first.
your knees, which is why you don't run in sand.
I'm going to be honest with you here. There is no speed. This is mainly athletic checks.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, that's obviously not me. I'm not strong. Midas on the island.
The
This
first
might be a new
leg,
thing.
we have the beach run. The
What if there's
second leg,
acrobatics?
the
If I do
underwater
cartwheels, can I get acrobatics?
No, that's not how this works.
That'll make
This
you
isn't a
way
circus, it's a
slower.
race.
You're never like, let me run. No, I'm gonna cartwheel past you.
I can
You just see a
cartwheel
wheel.
through sand better than running at this pace.
Well, let me be clear. Only one of you per leg. So, at the second leg, you have the underwater swim. You look over and you see that magic has been used to freeze over one of the mountain's lakes. And there is a hole that you're able to dive into.
That's
Nick?
not
Who has the
me.
Mariner's armor?
I have the Mariner's scale mail on. Is that going to be another set of ability checks, or is that going to be swim speed?
You get swim speed.
Well, no,
These are
I'm
all
asking
going
for
to
the
be
leg.
Athletic checks.
Yeah, that's so it doesn't
Varying,
matter.
Depending on what you're wearing, I might give you some bonuses. We'll kind of
Okay,
talk
well, in
through
that case, I will take that leg then, because I'm the one. I have the Mariner's scale mail.
Then we have our third leg, the cliff climb. You look over to see a large sheer cliff, and
Oh, it's too bad
a
we don't have
big
Kreia.
ass cliff.
It's too bad we don't have that goat that
no.
climbs 90 degree surfaces because they crave that
Who
mineral.
can scale a cliff but like won't fall because they have wings? Nix, I think this is for you.
Nix, I do. What was your mood? Are you flyable?
I am flyable.
Okay, just want to make sure. The fourth leg is the fire dash. You will have to sprint across hot coals and fire snakes to get across.
Estrella looks at Adrian. Let's see what this last one is, and we'll just figure out where we go.
At the very least, I can move faster than anyone else. If this is the last leg, then I can move faster.
We have one more.
The last one is the Harpy Cages. You must race across 300 feet of beach, and we have 3 bronze cages full of harpies.
Okay, so these all suck.
Okay,
This is trash.
this is rough. Okay, so there's the beach running through sand.
Wait a minute.
There's the swimming, there's the cliff climbing, there's the fire dash, and then there's running across the beach again, but there's also harpies.
Oh, I got
Yeah, that
Misty
about
Step.
sums it up.
I think I should take the last one because I have all my shield stuff that I do. I think that could be helpful because my whole subclass is like based off of shieldy things.
You may have to fight them. Someone might. I don't know.
Do you
Out.
have to fight them, or do you have to like try not to get
No, this is
charisma'd?
this is a race. Why are you fighting?
Oh,
So
charisma.
Why would you
I-
fight? No, just race. Go fast. Fastest wins. Be like the rabbit.
I might be able
Or
to
a-
do the
or a
last leg
hedgehog.
because I have a shield and I can sprint really fast.
I don't think speed, your movement speed and like cunning
of that
action dash
matters.
and stuff is not going to matter. My whole subclass is built around using a shield, and I have really good charisma. Well, I have pretty good charisma. So I'm wondering. I'm thinking I should take this last one because literally my whole deal is shield.
So,
Phalanx warrior.
so
thing.
that you all know, each of these is going to take an athletics check. They are varied in their level, their DC, as each one has its own challenges to it. And you are going to be able to run as standard pace or in a fast pace. A fast pace is going to raise that DC.
Yeah.
What
Maybe I
if-
just go first.
it's-
Maybe I just started off.
I think that, yeah, I think you taking the beach, Adrian taking the fire dash, and then Midas taking the harpy cages because I have high AC, I have high athletics, and my whole deal is shields.
And Tati has the Mariner's armor.
Yes. Bonnie, what's up?
I was gonna ask, do we get designated spellcasters again?
Because you are all part of the games, you do not. But if you would like to try to throw one out when it's not your turn, I will allow 1 or 2 spells. Also of note, if you go at standard speed, you get 1 point. If you go at fast speed, you get 2 points. If you fail, you get 0.
Okay.
And we're allowed to cast spells ourselves, like during our turn. Not for necessarily to harm somebody. So, like, if I have Misty Step,
Depending on
I can be
this-
like,
Misty Step's not going to be allowed. No teleportation for a race. And depending on the complexity of the spell, it might pose disadvantage. Like if it requires focal, somatic, and material, doing that during a relay is going to be difficult.
Ooh, I think my Misty Step's a special thing. Maybe. We'll figure it out.
With having 2 dashes per turn, can I forego 1 to get a bonus to my roll?
I mean, it sounds like
It's not speed based. It's just athletics based.
yeah.
So that's why that's
okay, so what I'm saying is I can move 90 feet per round. If I move it to 60, would I be able to use
But Randall's saying that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not really like that.
Guys, I am going to be the handicap on this roll, and I apologize in advance.
It's okay.
Well, then it does make the most sense. Then it does make the most sense to put you in that first leg. Hello, I did a lot of rehearsals. It makes sense
Him or me?
To put Adrian in that first leg.
So we have Adrian on the beach run.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going on the underwater swim? Tatiana, I love your hair. Snakes, either
Thank you.
Who's doing the cliff? Nix. Who's doing the fire dash? Ooh, okay. And last we have the hobby cages with Midas. Okay. May the odds be ever in your favor.
I don't like this phrase.
Fuck it up.
I like that even less.
You all get into places, finding your beginning areas for the great race. And you start off with the beach run.
Is this the same day or is this a new day?
It's the same day.
Okay, want to double check. I heard there was like mention earlier that maybe it was a new day. I was like,
RuPaul's running the race. Yeah, exactly.
Question.
Answer? What is it?
Out of character question for the GM, I suppose.
But I like this voice. I found it.
I hate this voice. That's why I was like, no, thank you.
I don't know where it came from, but I'm going with it.
But can I in passing, as we go to set about on our legs, can I go ahead and tap Adrian and cast guidance on him?
Absolutely, you can.
Please.
Yeah. I am double checking a few things. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. And then I would. Okay, so you don't need that. You don't need the blessing of foresight. However, after my swim, would you let me immediately roll into a prophetic trance?
Sure. I feel like that would stop you in the moment, and because your prophetic glance takes like 10 minutes.
No. So as long as I hold it for 10 minutes. So if I finish mine and then I hold it for the next 10 minutes or 10 rounds rather, or however 60 rounds, then I can replace at least 2 of their dice rolls.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
So yeah, and I mean not that it matters, Adrian, but now you have temporary hit points too, so like don't die.
So about that. All right, you ready?
No.
Yeah.
no.
I'm never, but let's go.
Adrian, you are in line with Spira, Egan, and Dorgas, and you sit at the precipice of the beach. The wave is coming in, and it's kind of soothing, just kind of the washing the waves back and forth. And this announcer goes, "Hello, hello, my beautiful people of Mitros. We are gathered today for the great relay. And I am so excited. We have our prophecies, the oracle of the prophecy, a brand new group coming to us today. And I am so excited. So, let us begin. and they hold their hand up, and a missile goes up and and you guys all start taking off. Adrian, are you going to go at a standard or a fast pace?
I think I'm going to go at standard.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
All right. And I add guidance. Hopefully it's... Okay, I'm going to need guidance. So first I'm going to add knowledge from a past life, which is a D6.
That skills so much.
Yeah. Don't like it too much. That only gave me a 1. So 8 plus a...
Sounds good.
I tried to give you inspiration in chat, but it's on cooldown.
Hold on. Can I give myself inspiration? I think
it's on cooldown.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Don't I still have one?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, what do I roll for inspiration?
You just re-roll a d20.
You just like went once? What is happening?
It's essentially advantage, but you have to take whatever this next one is.
Okay, it could be worse. Let's find out. It was worse! Yay! So that's a total of 7 plus a d4, which is going to be a total of 9. Anyone in chat want to give me another inspiration real quick?
DC 10.
Wait. So you had a 7, and then you used your knowledge of a past life for a +1, which is an 8. Plus 2 from your D4 was a 10.
Oh. No, so
they re-rolled the 7 and they got it worse.
They re-rolled and it was worse
the
by 1.
Roll, I would have passed.
Okay, I didn't see what your D4 roll was. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Let me do one last double check to make sure I don't have anything else to add. I don't. I'm going to cry. This is another door that I can't.
Knowledge? No, you can't. That's a one-time thing.
Here we go. Okay. Yeah.
Hold on. I just want to point out I have 9.9k for points, and I cannot give myself inspiration.
I'm seeing 20.6.
Hold on. I have to read a thing. And it, oh no. Yep. No. Can't
take off. Adrian, you kind of stumbled a little bit as you notice as you start to go. These trap doors start to pop open. And lions come up from behind all of you and start chasing you all down. You see one of them pounce on top of Jorges.
Maybe I should have gone first.
And it knocks Jorges down to the ground. Spira is full sailing, full sprinting, as Egan is able to kind of get past. Go ahead and make me that strength saving throw.
Oh, I love it. Thank you, Magic Daddy.
The dice tell a story. It's all gonna be okay.
Oh, a 13 for a 12.
It was DC 13.
Okay. When we level up to a certain point,
guidance.
We're doing and guidance.
Guidance
but also,
is still going.
But also, when you level up to something that gives you a feat or an ability score, maybe we want an ability score increase.
Okay, no, that's 16.
You kind of trip and stumble. You are unable to get through the obstacle quite fast enough, so you will receive 0 points, but you don't get taken down by the lion. As you hand off the baton to Tatiana, face full of excitement and embarrassment.
Stand.
The announcer goes, the Maitros is in lead. Next is Astoria with 1 point. And tied for last is the Prophecy team. They don't have name. Do you have name? Prophecy team, Oracle's Chosen?
Monsters. Sure.
House of Monsters.
The House of Monsters are tied for last with Auresia.
Okay.
Tatiana,
you're muted, Kaji.
That's fine. I'm trying to sort out a few things.
Oh.
Go ahead and make me the athletics check. Are you going to go fast or standard pace? Kara chuckling.
Let's see. What do I want to do?
You have the Mariners thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I
that's
do.
I'll
I
give
do.
you advantage on either one.
Okay. Yeah, I will. I'll go ahead. I will move it. I will move the higher speed. So whatever the faster one is. So that purple die, man, coming in clutch. And you said it's athletics?
Correct.
It's a 19.
A 19. And you said, standard or fast?
Fast.
Fast. DC was 18 on that. Tatiana, making up for that missed opportunities, you see yourself diving down. And I rolled crap for them. You're the first one to pop back up, handing off that baton to Nyx. As the other groups fall behind, and the announcer goes, "Ooh, we have a three-way tie for first place with Maestros, the team from Astoria, and the House of Monsters."
And so as I hand off that baton, I immediately just like prone on the ground, prophetic trance. I roll a 16 and a nat 20. So if you guys are concerned,
You hand off that baton to Nyx.
let's go.
As I've been waiting for it to get to me, I have been like thinking on my knowledge of like races and casting borrowed knowledge. So you can draw on knowledge from spirits of the past, choose one skill in which you lack proficiency, athletics. For the spell's duration, you have proficiency in that chosen spell. It ends early if I cast it over again. So at least I get a, what are we at? +3, so technically a +2.
Okay. I need to
The
know.
only person who forego strength.
Nyx,
Faster. Standard.
since you can fly, I will allow you advantage on this check. Are you going standard pace or are you going to go fast?
Fast.
Okay,
go
make those
fast.
rolls.
Gotta go fast.
I got a 19 +2, which is
Hell
was
yes.
18. As you just one big like flap, you just assail up to the top as the other groups start to lag behind. And as you guys hand off your batons, you hear the announcer going, "Oh, things are heating up. House of Monsters has taken first place, followed by the team of Astoria at 3 points, and the team of Maestros at second. But we have 2 more legs to go. Who knows what will happen?" All right. Next, we have the Fire Dash. I need
hate
to
it
know.
here.
Are you going fast or are you going slow?
So this is going to be another one of those question things. Estrella has an ability, which is feline agility, which when I move in my turn in combat, my speed doubles until the end of turn. Does that give me anything? And then Nyx.
As I hand off the baton to you, I touch your hand and I'm like, "You got this," and you have guidance.
And don't forget, I'm still sitting on 2 decent dice rolls too.
Still, I guess. Oh yeah, so clarification on my feline agility.
Because there are snakes, I'm not going to give it to you this time.
No, understandable.
Because it's a little bit more dexterity based.
Which is more my thing.
Which is more your thing. I do need to know, are you going to go standard or fast?
I'll go first.
Okay.
The points are way too close.
Go ahead and make me that check. That athletics check.
Athletics check. Okay.
And may the odds be in your favor. I don't know
if
why,
it's
but I
bad,
love
let
this
me
NPC.
know.
What'd you get?
You got a nat 20.
No, I got a 4.
No, you got a
No,
nat
you got
20.
a nat 20.
No, you got a nat 20.
So that's just a 20. Unless, of course, I decide to throw guidance in.
DC was 15. It was one of the lower DCs, so...
Yeah, no. That's what prophecy cleric. Literally, as you start to stumble across them coals, my eyes kind of flash for a minute, and Estrella, above you, a big, beautiful lotus flower blooms as all of Mitros's energy kind of funnels into you, and you just like pick up and go.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking pulpit.
Listen, I'm doing my best.
Fucking goes.
Hell yes.
Alrighty. And that leads us to, let's see the order.
For a singe.
House of Monsters leading with a strong 6 points. Next we have the team for Mitros and Astoria with 4 points each. And poor Arigia with 1 point. They are not doing very well. Took lots of points of fire damage on the last one. Should not fall in the pits. They bite the snakes, not the pits. Well, yeah. So on to the last one.
As Estrella hands off the baton to Midas, she says in the Minotaur language. Yeah, I don't know how to speak that, huh? Weird.
Hey there, baby girl.
There's a specific language for it?
It's,
I didn't even realize.
yeah, it's listed. It's a thing.
Oh, sick.
It's a thing. Yeah, she just says to you in Minotaur. Hopefully you understand it because you are a Minotaur.
Yes, I speak Minotaur, I assume.
Okay. Run like the wind. Run like a bull. Kind of shot.
Run, Forrest,
Just
run!
Run like the wind, bullseye! Excellent. So, I'm gonna be, for my special little role, which, I assume I'm making just my athletics. Randall?
I need to know a question.
Fast or slow?
Fast.
Are you covering your ears from the harpies?
It's harpies, definitely.
Okay, that is going to raise the DC.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Remember, what is our other?
Because you got to balance.
What, an 18 is the other roll that you have, Tati?
Well, then, I mean, if
I have a 16.
It'll give you advantage on the check of the harpy, but it will raise the
Oh,
DC very slightly.
So do I have to make two checks?
You are going to make 2 checks as you run through this segment.
Okay.
Kind of like the lions, which...
Okay. All right. Then
Wait, Nix may have something.
I also have things. I have a whole plan.
Right, but we're trying to prevent him from letting you roll at disadvantage. If you do too much...
Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by, Ted.
Oh, no. I'm going to... My plan... Okay, so I'll tell you my plan. My plan is for the athletic... I think he said each leg is like 300, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
300.
beach is 300, yes.
So I'm going to use Tides of Chaos for advantage on the athletics check, which I get a +8 to. And then if covering my ears gets me advantage on the charisma check, then it's wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't write it.
You didn't write this one.
About anything else.
Because essentially it's resisting spells and technically it's harm.
Then I have a better chance if I roll the athletics flat and I use the Tides of Chaos. Well, no, because if I already have advantage. Yeah, so I'll just use the Tides of Chaos for the athletics just to, I don't know, maybe I'll nat 20 and not have to do the wisdom roll. But yeah, I'm
You
gonna
got this,
cover.
my boy. You hear from the very beginning of the race, my son, you have the power.
Look at my son.
Okay, athletics
Isn't
check.
he great?
Ooh.
So make me that. You're starting off with the athletics. Let's see if you got that. Are you moving? You said fast, right?
Yeah.
With ears covered.
24.
DC 17. Here's where it gets tricky. To make
Nailed
it past
it.
these harpies, you said, are you taking the advantage on this part?
I'm getting
'cause it's
advantage
covering-
on both because I'm using tides. I used
Okay.
tides of chaos for the athletics, so I could cover my ears. So you said if I covered my ears, I get
Ken, thank you
advantage
for
on
the
this.
follow. You rock.
Thank you.
Go ahead and you have to make me 3 checks in a row of wisdom saving throws.
Do I get advantage on
Because
there's
all of them?
Because you're
Because
covering
of-
your ears, yes.
Okay, so wisdom save. I get a +1.
Can I give advantage for being a reinforcing father?
15.
Pass. Second one.
12.
Pass.
Oh.
Third one. DC 11.
Do you want my dice? It's easier.
For this one, yes, I do.
Do you have a 16?
Says
Can you
that's a
just-
17.
Can you describe what it looks like in this moment as they about to fall into the harpies' allure?
Midas is just like booking it, and like he's got his ears covered, and he has his cute little cow ears covered, and he is just booking it. And Tatiana, you see through your prophetic trance that he is about to just beef it.
I was
Oh
literally
my
just about to say that.
Beef it, not next to Lily going, so he's huffing it.
I was just about to. I literally almost wrote, yeah, he's a beefy boy huffing it.
He's a beefy boy, and he's huffing it down that beach.
That's where we're
Yeah,
at.
and right as you come up on that third one again, that same big old lotus flower, all of Mitros's energy funnels into you, Midas.
And I maintain my strength and just fucking sprint.
Hell yeah!
As you all cross the finish line, the crowd roars in excitement. And the announcer goes, and it looks like we have a winner. But before we get there, we're going to go on a break.
Yep. About time.
Yay! Break time.
So we're going to go on a 10-minute break. Make sure to get up, stretch, take that short rest, refill your health points, roll a little d20, and get some water. I
Hydrate.
added so much into that. Hydrate. Midas's character is so attractive.
I've been through 2 water bottles. I always forget what Tati's stats look like.
Feelings.
10 gave me encouragement. I forgot. I was so pleased.
I have
Call
my
me-
cups. We have our little matchy cups.
And our favorite well, Evelyn's is green, but that's also my favorite color. And then the blue is the color I associate blue with Evelyn, so I have a blue cup.
Candela Obscura was so fun. Y'all killed it. I loved it. But we're going to go on break. I will see you guys in chat for the next 10 minutes. We'll come back at 10 after the hour or 9:10, wherever you are from. And we will see you very soon.
Get your water.
Take your back.
Hello and welcome back.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Oh, there's double people.
Rip.
I had to click so many buttons to make it work. Oh, I put you to the table. You're not there.
Why is the map there?
I
Doodle.
saw a
What do you
table
mean?
and I was like, I want a table. Maybe you are there. I don't know. Fun fact: you never left the
Yeah.
Ultros.
Yeah, the
No.
folks looking at it going,
Been on the
are
boat
we?
the whole
This has been a
time."
fever dream. Can you imagine?
Don't tempt me with a good time. So,
Don't
you all joined the great relay, and we raced across the end, and we have, coming in first place, the House of Monsters.
Look at us go. Here was
Yeah.
a prophecy.
Of
And
8
of course we would
points.
win.
It was close. You guys almost didn't get it. Tatiana came in clutch. In second place, we have the townfolk of Maitros, and in third place, the Estorian townfolk. So, here are your medals, and they will hand you a prize medal, a first place medal for you all to share. As you guys know, that this is worth 1,000 gold pieces, which you could turn into. Was it 1,000? Hold on.
It was
Yes,
more than
you
1,000.
It's 1,000 per trip, right? In terms of
So
sacrifice.
it's 100 per trip in terms of sacrifice. It's
terms of sacrifice.
the prize money, because you said we would get prize money, was 1,000.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's more than 1,000 oxen or whatever.
I was seeing how much it was. Wasn't it? Was it 1,000 for 100 ox?
I don't remember. That's the one thing I forgot to write down.
I probably have it in my notes, like really far away.
Yeah, I probably have it somewhere.
I am not the note taker of this party. I suck at taking notes.
Oh, it was sacrificing 100 gold pieces of livestock. So basically, that would turn into 10 sacrifices if you choose to use them all.
Well, we're not going to use them all at once.
Well, I meant like
God.
if you chose to use all of this money to purchase livestock.
Yes. I think that's what we should do with our prize money.
I do.
And
Safe travels. I do not want to be drowned again.
as you guys are getting cheered and hurrahed from the stage, celebrating in your accomplishment of getting past both of the trials, the qualifications, your individual matches, and now this relay together, you see a familiar face who walks up to you and goes, "Oh, darlings, I knew you all would do so great." And standing in front of you in a very dark, deep red dress is Ambrosia. And it's a very silky, and you might remember this person as the patron of the Siren's Roost. And she goes,
Estrella tries to jump up and cover Midas's eyes because it's red. No, don't look.
It's a dark red. I'll be fine.
Still, it's red.
I wasn't going to wear anything that might set them off, although that could be fun.
You hear a hiss come out of Estrella.
Someone puppy
I'm
for not being gay.
Possessive.
I'm not a druid. I'm not into that kind of stuff.
I just thought maybe, since you are the winners of the Great Relay and the games, perhaps you would like to be our mascot for the year, our patron.
And what does that entail?
Yeah, is this like a
You're
sponsorship?
paying you or you're paying us?
It's sponsorship. I'll give you, let's say, 1,000 gold and a night of pleasure. And I get to say that you endorse our humble establishment.
I'm down.
I'm down.
In that moment, you hear
No more titty brisket, though.
Midas and Estrella hear a familiar voice. Estrella, maybe not so familiar. Of, all right, whoa. Wait a minute. I don't think you want to be on the Siren's Roost.
Heather knows.
You want to join the
The guy I stole
Sirens,
from.
the Satyr's Tail. I could offer you 1,000 gold pieces and free wine for life. And this is Julius, the owner of the Satyr's Tail, the very decrepit and musky
Julius,
Tail.
was it? We appreciate the offer, but I think we're pretty set on the Siren's Roost.
Wait. Wait. Have you tried the wine?
Yeah.
I have seen some of you beautiful creatures before.
Well, did you bring anything for us to try? No?
No.
Listen,
You should have thought about
Overstand
that first.
Okay, 1,500.
clean up your establishment. It's not. Listen, it's partially about the money. It's also partially.
2,000.
Do you have anything that can get you canceled?
Yes, they definitely do. Estrella and I went there. Estrella, you don't remember it. It was, I would not call it, pleasant.
It's not pleasant. It's wonderful. It's a great place. You know, like you get a hard day's work, and you just need to come in. Sorry, my brain.
So let me get this straight. We could be endorsed by this, or we can be endorsed by your sweaty sailor tavern. That's
for 2,000 free wine for life.
Smells
Hold
like
on.
you.
I support small business. However,
Where's
we
sex
all-
work?
Shaking it.
Yeah, I as someone who is actually as the person here who actually remembers going to this guy's place, Siren's Roost my vote is 110% with the Siren's Roost.
Same.
I just remember Tatiana was naked, apparently. I mean, I guess we can go back there. It seemed like a really good time.
Midas, roll me a persuasion check.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Is Midas trying to persuade us?
No. I
So-
have reasons.
fun fact,
Not a high DC.
persuasion is actually my best skill. It's somehow
Awesome.
better than my athletics.
oh, cool. While you're doing that, can I just look at the patron of the Siren's Roost, the classy establishment?
It's Ambrosia, darling.
Ambrosia.
We're in a
Unfortunately,
corner.
we're being offered 3,000 for a sponsorship. Could you do better
Dirty
than 1,000?
Dirty 20.
2,000.
I don't know. I hold my
Thank you, Midas.
hand over your mouth. 3,000 for a sponsorship.
She has ears.
Dirty 20.
Roll me a deception check with disadvantage.
Well, you have disadvantage on my insight, so it's a flat roll.
I am not rolling insight. You're rolling it as a flat deception check.
Oh, man. Oh, help me, Tom Cruise. Let's find out.
Thank you, Midas. I'm waiting to see how this turns out to see where are we going with this little tidbit.
24.
Well, I am not daft. I did hear 2,000, but I could match 2,000. 3,000. Make it 3,000. But of course, you could go with the higher offer. He will offer 3,000, it seems.
Adrian, I appreciate what you're trying to do. This guy's place is not who we want endorsing us.
Associating your name with him would
I've been
doubly
there.
tarnish.
It's not who it. I promise you, it's not who we want endorsing us.
2,000, free night stay, and an elaborate party in our honor.
Glorious stay. I have all the titty brisket.
Okay, we're not doing titty brisket again.
Sold.
Yes.
We're not doing titty brisket
I don't
again.
even eat. I'm
I
sold.
I would
quit.
like I would prefer traditional
quit.
food that is eaten off the body, like a sushi.
We lost 2 party members. I gave my endorsement.
Sorry, you guys were way too focused for me to not do it at that moment.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no,
I give
we
you
do
all
not.
the titty brisket you could need.
We do not want
No, thank
this
you.
other place to be the place that we are the face of. The Siren's Roost is honestly
I turn around to the
it's an
group.
establishment that is much more in line with us. To be
I turn
honest
around
with
to the
you.
group and say, listen, I understand that. I don't want this other guy either. However, we have a bargaining tool where we can earn more money to save from sacrifices later.
As Adrian is trying to talk, Estrella puts a finger out against his mouth.
Stop speaking, sweet boy.
How'd my dirty 20 for that persuasion check go?
It's what did make him go to 3,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have 2,000 gold with a really cool party and a night of pleasure, and we have 3,000 goals and wine for life from a smelly dude.
So, again, my mind is unswayed. The Siren's Roost is more in line with us.
And I feel the same, truthfully. What was it gonna be?
I think
Siren's Roost.
Siren's Roost.
All right. Fuck
Anything's
y'all.
better than the Sada's butt.
You missed out on a good deal, and trust me, you're gonna regret it.
Okay,
No, I'm
baby,
not.
listen here. And Tatiana's literally gonna like saunter up to him and just like lean forward. You smell bad. You're filthy. You're covered in whatever phenomenal wine you have. And quite frankly, no. Why don't you just go home, take a shower, maybe run a mop over that face, and then come back when you've cleaned up a little bit?
You think you're all that?
Oh, I don't think I'm all that, baby. I know I'm all that.
Would you like a chill touch for that burn?
I think I'm all that. I know they're all that. Have a seat.
I'm gonna lean in as soon as Tati says that. One word, and the Thieves Guild will never touch your establishment again. Stop while you're behind.
He slowly turns away, not able to really come up with the words that he wants to say to you all.
He'll figure it out
And
later when
walks
he's
away
drunk.
as goes, wow, that was a mighty show.
We have standards.
I'm concerned based on that statement, but we're gonna let it happen.
We have standards.
So, you are my sponsors.
And we don't have greater restoration yet, so we can't, protect from what your establishment's going to give. Thank you. Bye.
I mean, I do have a really fancy necklace, so I think I'm good.
Here is $2,000, 2,000 gold pieces. Excuse me, where are we? And
Doll hairs.
I do have other doll hairs.
Why is there some white dude with really white hair and a ponytail on this green piece of paper? I need gold.
And
Oh no, a white man!
No.
They're gonna give you 2,000 gold pieces, and you have a promised night of pleasure on the house.
1,000 gold.
So, thank you for your due diligence, and I'm ecstatic to be your partners for the next year. I'll see you around. I heard that you are setting sail soon.
Yes.
We have a little bit of an errand to do before we leave, so...
Oh, wait, what errand do you have to get to?
Nothing.
Okay. I don't mean to pry. I'm purely just using this NPC to figure out where the fuck you're going.
I'm gonna extend you out of character when we're finished.
I'm going to very gentlemanly extend a hand.
Thank
A pleasure
you.
doing business with you.
And I'll see you around.
Mm-hmm.
In character, I'm going to step up. I don't need not a pleasure. Can you just set me up like a warm bath and some kind of rose petals, something to get rid of the dead stink? It's been a while.
Adrian, last time you were there, you were quite the pleasure. And they're gonna go
Don't say
and
that.
walk away.
I'm claimed.
You feel Bercy's mark
Not
like
tonight,
what?
you're not.
You just hear Mercy's voice in the back of your head. Who is that bitch?
I just took psychic damage. I'm gonna run. Just have a warm, good smelling bath so I can try to pretend
Please
to be
give
alive.
me a milk bath with
I know,
lots
I was
of
gonna say-
flowers.
It's a milk bath, good flowers, a good book.
With some honey in there.
Yes.
Little lavender, little oatmeal.
You are
Relaxing.
If you can get
Have
a
a
copy
problem?
of the 5 Stages of Death, that'd be beautiful. Thank you.
have acquired a totality of 3,000 gold pieces.
Yeah,
We're
we
so rich.
have.
Where are you headed off to next?
Just for
Go ahead.
What time of
clarification,
day
you
is
said
it?
how much gold?
3K.
3,000.
Thank you.
What time of day is it currently?
After all of the games, you're looking at 5 or 6 p.m.
Okay, we're probably tired after everything. The next step before we leave is we are going to need to look into the cult of Lutheria before we go.
Yes.
That is technically, I think, the last thing we really have to do before we leave.
Right.
that in our party.
Oh, yeah. Do we want to do that beforehand or do we want to do that?
Yeah, do
when
we
come
want to
back?
like party and then investigate?
Can we
And
just get
then-
the death out of the way and then go party?
I think,
Yeah, but then if we die, then we don't get to party.
Listen,
Do we
after
think we
death,
should
you get a lot
sleep?
of partying.
What is sleep?
I mean, I
I've
don't
been
really
slept
sleep,
in
but,
10
like,
days.
I mean, I don't really have to sleep either, but I would like to talk to the fates, you know.
Okay, fine.
It's a dawn thing.
Adrian's going to turn to the fourth wall. Listen, how about we do the plot stuff and then we have the party RP? Cool? Cool. I start going towards.
That was my thought too.
Yes.
Plot relevance, party later.
Yes.
So where are you headed
exactly.
off to?
I
We
guess
need to
back to our
sleep.
rooms.
Yeah.
Like back at the main castle thing.
Yeah, you guys are able to head back to the castle. Versi at this point is starting to arise a little bit. Not Versi,
Valis?
excuse me, Valis. As soon as it said, I was like, no.
Internal panic.
I was like, what?
Surprise, Versi's here. Mother. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry.
Prophecy, mommy,
And-
what have I done wrong this time?
I think I'm supposed
Are
to
you-
kill you.
Are you guys doing
Wrong Versi.
are you guys doing anything at night?
Is Estrella gonna be watching over Midas again?
Yes. I watch you
Um,
over like a fucking hawk. I sit in a chair and I'm like,
At some point, we need to put together the list for our new sugar daddy.
oh, that is true before we leave. I need to get the list
Yeah.
from everybody. We'll figure that out tomorrow.
But like, unless anyone has any like any group evening activities, as we're kind of like going to bed, Midas is just gonna turn to Estrella and be like, you know, this kind of reminds me of when we were kids, and you know, you watched over me then, and I guess you're watching me again now.
Well, you do actually this time, thankfully. I guess as kids, I don't think you were possessed.
No, but there was the constant threat of
Oh, right. My parents and the rest of everybody on the island figuring
Yeah.
out where you were.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, we gotta make sure that you're safe.
you know, when we were kids, I had this stupid little thought of maybe one day I'd grow up and be someone who would protect you, but you're still protecting me.
Don't mind us as we die a little bit on the inside.
I don't know how to respond to that. I just know how to make biscuits. Well, I guess, I mean,
Thank
you are
you.
big and strong, so, you can see you still do some protecting. I'm terrible at this, and she's just gonna, like, walk around her bed and, like, just hide.
Good night.
Good night. I'll make sure you're...
After Midas leaves, I can roll a stealth check if I need to. I feel like Adrian's been around the corner, kind of waiting, and with a note and a dagger stuck into the door, it says, "We need to talk." Adrian. To Estrella.
room.
You can find it eventually.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because when we get up and say,
We're in the same room.
we're in the same room.
It's a 50-50 on who finds the note.
All righty.
Well, I mean, I
we are
don't
gonna
technically sleep.
head over to you, Adrian, for right now, because you have an unexpected visitor. As you hear, hello?
Adrian's gonna pop up in his usual not sleeping state and open up the door.
In front of you is a woman with white garb flowing ever so see-through, blonde hair coming down their back. Trinkets adorn them, and they wear golden laced shoes. It is Versi.
Hey, babe.
Wow. Organic.
I'm still working on this. I apologize.
Might I come in?
I open the door. I already promised myself to you. You have free reign.
Wow, I didn't think I was a dom, but I'm kind of enjoying this. So I was just stopping by. You are all setting sail soon.
We are.
And do you happen to know where you're headed?
We need to discuss as a group on where we need to go.
Well, I wanted to inform you that I'll be on the ship. There's going to be a lot of us there. You might need my services, and I didn't want it to be awkward between us.
There's going to be a little bit of awkwardness regardless. I'm still getting used to this idea of being, promised to you. But at the same time, you helped us get Tati back, and I am a person of my word.
In a way, I regret it. I know you're not the same person.
Adrian's shoulders are going to slump and fall back. If I'm destined to be with you, you need to know I am not Gregor. I have been told of who I was, who I'm supposed to be, ever since I woke up in this dirty tomb. So much is expected. I don't know who I am. I am me. But I'm going to honor what I promised you. Just know that it'll take time to grow that. And it may... Go ahead.
They pace around the room, their arms folded and their eyes wet and concerned. I know you're not him. And I know I just wanted it to be true. I wanted it to be something that he could go back to, just something that was the good times, something that was happy. I see so many terrible things, and I just wanted something to be real. And I didn't mean to put you in a tough situation, because Because I know that you have stuff going on. You have 2 things going on in your head.
Adrian is going to pull Versi in to a tight hug. How about we start over? No expectations. No rules. Hi, I'm Adrian. I am confused. I have a son who is not actually my son, and I was obsessed with rocks, but I'm going through a bit of a crisis. I would like to know more about you.
Hi, I am Versi, daughter of Sydon, Oracle and Prophecy of Thylea. Hi. I don't know what the message says. All I just saw, and likes to lick.
Listen, okay. Hey, we're getting ahead of
Am I
ourselves.
wrong?
Mercy, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Nothing's going to be lit until we get to know each other. Thank you.
That includes Adrian's friends. Just throwing that one out there.
And feathers.
During this like tight hug, he's gonna like let go and grab onto Versus' hands like, I can't promise I can fulfill what you had with who I was, who Gregor was. But we can try.
And you can help Tati.
I thought that was already an agreement. You're amazing, and I want to get to know you, but Tati's the closest thing to family I have.
There are things going on that I need you to put in front of us now. And they kind of like adjust themselves, kind of reaffirming their position. I need you to help rebuild the Dragon Order. Hezebal is still out there. But I think you'll also find another egg on the Fire Island. If you were to perhaps go to the constellation of the Prisoner, you'll find one.
Can someone take this note? I don't have any documents up, and I'm panicking.
Yeah.
Thank you. Love you. You're amazing. Anyway, continue. My bad.
I have all our Dragonlord notes, don't worry.
Restarting the order is most important. We're very close to the Oath of Peace ending. And you know that your armor is in the island of yonder. So finding that will help you. And they kind of walk up to you and put their arm on your shoulder, and they look at you and say, I know a lot of this is probably confusing and hard, but if there's anyone, if you're still even just a shred of Gregor, then I know that you are going to succeed in what you set your heart out to.
Adrian's going to grab Freya's spear, feel the leather from Diana's addition to it, thumb going across the talisman. Say, I don't know if I'm worthy for this task, but I do know that those vying for this title are not worthy and are a risk to the people. I didn't choose this destiny, but unfortunately, apparently I'm the one that's meant to fix it. With Tati's help, I think it can be done properly, honorably, and Gaius's head will be on a goddamn spike.
Thank you.
Hashtag fuck Gaius.
And they turn to walk out of the room, not looking back at you. And they start to close the door, and they kind of look at you, a small sadness in their eye, and they close the door on your room.
Before they go out, I want to reach into my bag and pull out a small broken piece of quartz and put it in their hand.
You and these fucking rocks.
It's the last one I have. Don't tell anyone. I let go and close the door.
And they stand behind the door and kind of play with it in their hand. And a single tear falls from their cheek. And they look up at your door and they hold their hand to it. And you don't hear this, but they say, "By moonlight's glow and shadows deep, I invoke this spell to break the oath. Let our connection fade and secrets untwined. With this chant, our bond shall no longer keep." And they walk away from the door.
Excuse me, as I go fucking cry for a second. God damn it. All right.
You all get a long rest.
Oh my god, that was tragic!
How dare you?
Randall!
Mercy loves you all.
I don't know, it's beautiful, but also fuck you.
Oh!
That's my cousin.
Oh, fuck. Why didn't you
Technically,
do that?
I was gonna be your stepmom. There's a whole dynamic we need to discuss. We're not gonna discuss it. It's too emotional.
Which
She's
is be a whole
literally my
thing?
cousin.
It is the next day. You guys get
As
a full
dawn-
long
yeah,
rest.
As dawn approaches, Estrella is up because she does have to consult with the fates. Evelyn, do you want to do a roll off as to who will see the note first? Or
I
you know,
kind
do you
of
think
do.
it's so-
I kind of want to for the dramatics of it, because here is the thing. I think Midas is like a get up early kind of guy, because he's got to do his morning routine. He's got to do like his
the fates.
push-ups and his sit-ups and squats and things. He's an athletic boy. He's got to train his muscles. He got big muscles. He got to work on. So I absolutely want to roll off to see who sees the note first.
We both get up. All right. Let's roll.
How about this?
Okay.
I need you guys have to pick low or high.
Oh, so one picks low, one picks high.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, I'll take low.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and are you do what I did this weird. Are you guys trying to hit a high number or a low number? Is what I was trying to ask.
Midas is hitting.
So we're both rolling, and whoever gets higher is the one who sees it first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for that. Yeah. Go for that. Go for that. Go for
Yeah,
that.
you're making this more complicated.
I'm gonna use my special die.
I'm using my sun die.
Ooh.
Sorry, I was recomposing myself. I wasn't prepared to make myself cry.
I got a 7.
Same.
Roll again. Roll again. Roll again. 5.
That's a 2. So Estrella won't see that note. Somehow Midas beats her. And
I think despite, because you still have to basically trance.
Yeah, it's kind of like I just have to sit still. Like I could read a book for 4 hours and I'm fine.
Yeah, so you're doing your little communing with the fates.
I'm getting up. I'm kind of like maybe I've gone to go wash my face and shit before I sit in front of a window.
Yeah, and then like
talk to Kate.
Midas maybe has gone to like grab like a couple
Stuff from your room.
he's gone to grab the two of us. He's gone to grab the two of them coffee while
and
you're communing
yeah.
with the fates, giving you a
You're
little
like-
private moment. And I think when he comes back with the coffee, so when he sees the note,
Right, I'm
he's
rolling
like,
for my fates stuff though.
oh, put the 2 cups in one hand and grab the dagger that he probably recognizes as Adrian's and the note, and he's like,
It does say Adrian on it.
it does, oh true, it does say Adrian on it. We need to talk.
Adrian.
You can just tell me. You can just talk.
Fuck.
You can just talk to me.
So good.
And I'm gonna,
My beautiful,
like,
sweet himbo boy. Yes.
I don't have pockets, so like after you do your fates thing is when I'll like kind of like nudge open the door and come in with a cup of coffee for each of us. And even though
that's
even though you don't remember how you like your coffee, Midas remembers.
And so she like takes it and she drinks it and she's like, oh, actually this is quite delicious. Is this how you drink it?
No, that's how you drink it.
Oh my goodness. I don't remember, but I'm glad you do.
At least one of us does.
She'll just sit there and just drink it.
Midas's coffee is mostly milk.
You know.
And a lot of sugar. It's barely coffee.
It's a jittering.
So I found this on the door.
So you found a note and a dagger? Who's trying to kill us?
I think Adrian wants to talk to one of us about something.
Well, it was in my door. Does he want to talk to me? Is he mad that I put my hand on him? It was a very comforting thing. He's hugged 3 people since then.
Listen, Adrian is the type where you have to let him initiate first before you like are in. You got to give him a couple. You got to let him initiate a couple of times, and then, you know, he'll get more comfortable.
I guess I will allow it, but it's not very nice.
So, I mean, it is your. This is your room, so maybe
both go and ask him.
I guess so.
Because we don't know. It didn't have a name on it. It just said, we need to talk, Adrian.
Yeah.
And we both were in the room, even though it is my room. I don't know. I feel like we both need to go.
Yeah, we can both go and then just see
what happens.
Yeah.
Does Adrian drink coffee? Should we bring him something? Like, would that be like, I don't know.
I don't think he does, because he doesn't really eat or drink anything.
He did say something about being dead.
Yes, he is. He is. I don't know if he's technically classified as undead, but he is. He did die once before.
Magic.
But he's alive now.
Well,
apparently he's different. Apparently he used to be very different. The guy in my
what's going on?
The guy in my head calls him a different name, and I don't care for it.
I did catch that, and it made everyone be very, very weird. Okay, well then, if he doesn't like coffee and he doesn't really eat or anything, I guess we go like.
Do you have any other fates? Things?
Oh no, I talked to them. They gave me some fun little information, and I'll use it when it's appropriate.
Cool.
Guess who also rolled a 7 again? But the cool thing is that I don't have to use it on myself. I can use it on other people.
Exactly.
That's another perk. So my low rolls.
Together? Then?
You know what? Might as well.
Okay. Together we go to Adrian's room, and I'll kind of knock on the knock on the door. We're each holding our little cup of coffee in our hand because we've just gotten it.
We're both like, Aw. Another stream baby.
Oh man, my
So
son
unfortunate
and
your
his
stream
wife.
girlfriend just broke up with you.
I just broke up with my girlfriend, but kind of I don't know how that's going. And now my son and his wife are coming to my door. All right, let's see how this goes.
We're not married yet, fiance.
You're embracing the fiance. Yes.
So
3
Midas and
sessions
Estrella
ago,
going,
we're not married.
Midas and Estrella
married.
going to Adrian's room, correct?
Yes,
we are
with our
going-
little coffee to be like,
You hear a
Hey.
small knock on the door, Adrian.
I'm gonna open the door, like still a bit emotional. I have the 1 tear a day I get. Open the doors like, Percy, we've already discussed. Oh, hi. Hello.
Hi, we got your note.
good
We
morning.
weren't sure who it was for.
Oh yeah, sorry. I could have been more subtle. I had a knife, and I had a piece of paper, and
Do you
I had a
want the knife
pencil.
back?
Yeah, let me just I take the knife back. Just sorry, that came off more threatening than I intended, and this was gonna be kind of a one-on-one. But you know what, both of you, that's awesome. Come on in. I don't have.
Who was it meant for?
Who was it? Who was it addressed?
I look over to Estrella. You have been struggling with memories, and I realize this came off a bit threatening. This was meant for you. However, it may be good to have both of you here.
Thank goodness, Midas, that you brought the coffee because I may need something stronger than this.
Yeah.
I look in my room. I don't have food.
This is the
Or
perfect
drink.
time. Where the fuck is Pythor?
Do you guys need to have? Does it? I mean, if you want a
Bailey's?
private conversation, I could go get more coffee.
No, you. This may be good. So, to clear the
Midas,
air.
Come on in. Let's go sit. I think this is a sitting conversation.
Adrian is gonna I'm guessing there may be like a love seat in this room
There's
along with a bed.
plush. Yeah, for the most part, like think like fancy ass castles. There's like a bed. There's a ton of sitting chairs. Like you can probably entertain.
Yeah, so I have literally been using the love seat as storage for my bag and weapons and everything else. So I just like kind of throw everything across the room, but you know I have no strength, so it's like so it goes like 2 feet. I just clear off the love seat, let y'all sit down.
I feel like it's small. So even though like Midas is larger and Estrella is smaller, we're both like
Yeah.
it's like squished together. Like okay,
Yeah. Midas
looks
being
really awkward.
Midas being the big beefy boy that he is, it like tries somewhat to make himself slightly smaller so that Estrella has space. Like trying to be like conscious of space and is clearly a little tense.
We're feeling. Like okay.
He's gonna stop. Look at Midas, say, I'm pretty sure you know I'm not your actual father.
I do. I as I mentioned before, I did know my father when I was small. I do have a dad.
I know, it's you caught me at a very emotional time. There was confusion in the moment, but at the same time I have developed a protective relationship for you because we're both roughly the same age, 500 years.
525. Something like that. I don't actually know how old I am. I don't know how long I was on
We
that
may be
island
the same
for.
age at this point. I
don't know how old I am.
The amount of time that passed on
We're all the
Thylea was
same.
500 years, but
looking at the screen, I have not looked at my character sheet to find out my age. And I look over to Estrella. You are new, and I have lost many friends, so I'm automatically terrified of you. not only being new, not knowing your intentions, and knowing you've just lost your memory, I kind of lean in, but the company you keep. What is Gaius to you?
I was about to say, the company I keep, I'm literally hang out with you all.
I like leaning closer. What is Gaius to you?
Apparently he's my sugar daddy. He pulled me aside and told me all these really weird things about like how you guys were technically really bad. And I was like, well, I mean, you say that, and like my experience with you all is not that. And then he was like, well, I just want to take care of you and make sure you get everything. And I was like, ooh, okay, so I could totally exploit this, especially since we're going on a big old trip. So essentially, I'm just going, he's literally just like, ooh, give me money. That's literally all. I'm using him.
So from
Can
my
I do an insight check on this?
To add a little context, Adrian,
because out of character, because Doofus was not here for those sessions, you actually do know all of this information in character, because me and Estrella had a one-on-one after I snuck up on her talking.
You followed me and you were like, hey.
Did you share the information we found out with our nat 20?
Because we came back into the room giggling, and everyone was like, what is going on? And we were like, so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you do know all of that. And we
right.
are literally using him as a sugar daddy.
To provide additional context from before Estrella lost memories, Gaius is a means to an end. He is not someone... Estrella, from what you told me, he was not where you're... He was a means to an end. He wasn't necessarily someone you were strictly loyal to.
See, so all of this lines up even now that I don't remember anything from the end. He's still a means to an end. He can just give me everything that, like, I want. Or what you guys want.
Adrian's gonna kind of pause. It's like, that's actually really damn good. Okay. Well, this went better than expected, and I came off a bit intimidating. Why am I being... I shouldn't be the overprotective dad. But at the same time, I'm going to, like, grab each of your hands and be like, it or not, you are family at this point. Midas, I've adopted you, and Estrella, if you're going to marry my son...
Just roll with it at this point. They're never... The three of them are never going to let it go. We may as well just roll with it. At this point,
you don't know if Adrian's being serious or not.
I'll tell you about it when we get back to the room.
Okay.
I'll explain further.
Okay.
For now, just roll with it.
Yes, we are getting married. We're engaged.
Gives a quick wink. Just be gentle with Midas. I look over to Midas. Take care of Estrella. We've lost too many friends. We are not going to risk losing anyone else. I'll look at both of you. Join your hands together. All right. And I pat Midas on the head. All right. Good job, guys. I'm going to go cry for a little bit, even though I don't have any tears left. Respectfully, get the fuck out of my room. You see, like, the final breaking, just...
And I'm gonna wrap my arm around Estrella's shoulder, and we're gonna go out of the room, and I'm gonna usher her out of the room.
Okay.
Yeah, so, to explain again, the first time we were at the Sirens... Well, Roost, you gave me this ring. It wasn't actually a proposal. It was just a very sweet gesture because we're childhood friends.
Okay.
And, like, before you lost your memories, I don't know, I thought I was picking up on something. I'm bad at reading signals, though, so I don't know. But we're friends, and that's good.
Yeah. Can I roll a history thing to see if anything of that also sparks anything?
Absolutely.
Can I call to the door and give them advantage? Just kind of
You
like,
need it.
no,
It's 22.
don't be scared.
It's a 22 for my history.
You remember looking down over Midas, sitting on the, not like that. You were.
I was on his back.
You were straddled on his back.
Piggybacking.
You were sitting at the
Fancy booth.
And you lean down and you remember you hear the words muffled, just kind of being like, take this trinket. I forget the exact words if you remember.
I stole it and I said, take this little trinket. I mean, I stole it, but just like, it's nice to see you again and like reconnect as friends. Yeah. And it kind of like pings her and she goes, oh shit. I just remembered that.
You remembered?
Yeah.
You remembered something.
I remember something.
You remembered something.
Oh my god, we need to keep doing this.
Yeah. You remember. That's awesome. You remembered something.
It wasn't an engagement ring, but everyone thinks it is. It was a trinket. We're friends. I stole it.
Yeah. It's a running gag at this point. I say we just, roll with it. It's kind of fun to be fake engaged.
Apparently, I think I remember something about drinks. I heard drinks at some point.
Oh yeah, we were drinking a lot of wine that day. Like we literally we started at like noon and just didn't stop until very, very the wee hours of the morning. And then fell asleep together. We didn't do anything, but we slept in the same room.
Okay. Well.
Are you guys in the hallway?
Yes.
At this moment, you hear the footsteps fall as Valis goes, and there you are.
Valis, good day. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm feeling a lot better.
Good.
Are you all ready to leave?
Oh, to like set sail?
Yes.
We need to put like a little bit of a pin in that. I think we're supposed to be going and looking into the cult of Lutheria real quick before we go. Tying up loose ends or something like that.
Yeah, we have some loose ends.
Oh, I need to get a bunch of things from Gaius because I don't know, I need them.
Can you still set sail today?
If we move quickly.
Good. Because today marks the 60 day until the Oath of Peace is done.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
We need to round up everyone.
Yep, we need to get everybody.
Sorry, over to Adrian's door. Adrian, get out of here. We have to leave.
Okay.
I will meet you at the boat as soon as you're ready. I have gone ahead and gathered Kira, Pythor, Versi.
Is everyone coming on the boat?
You are going to need it.
That's probably true.
Vulcan is still currently making some of your items, so if you need anything new, if you have anything, we can submit an order before we set sail.
Okay.
I've also heard that there are some gifts awaiting you when you get down to the dock. I'll be waiting. We do need to go as soon as we can.
On it.
You got it.
We'll round everybody up.
In Midas, you hear in your head, good Kira.
That disturbs me. That disturbs me very much. Valis, Estrella, could you give me a moment with Valis?
Oh, of course. You want to go round up everyone else?
Yes, go round up everyone else. I need to talk to Valis quickly.
Okie dokie. And Estrella runs off to go get Tati and Nyx.
I'm concerned with this about Kira being on the boat.
I don't see why that would be a problem. I'll be there too.
And I'm concerned about the
Well, I mean, I might have to stay here as I do have to run the town because it costs us literally trash at it.
I'm concerned about Kira's safety and well-being with Estor.
Oh, I'm sure they're perfectly fine. Estor is harmless. As long as they're trapped in your head.
He's trust me, this guy's not harmless, even trapped in my head. Valis, I know. I'm not gonna say anything out loud, but I know.
No.
I know what you all are. Or were. And that's what I'm concerned about with Kira and with Estor being in the back of my head at all times.
I see.
Because he knows.
Understand now. I'll make sure Pythor is well aware. And Versi? Haven't thought about that in quite some time. I'll have a special gift for you all there.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't...
Valis leans forward and kind of like touches your cheek in almost a parental way as they kind of comfort you. And then they look at you and go, Estor, your days are numbered.
But are they?
Time will tell.
Can Adrian hear any of this?
The switch just happened. Fuck. It's happened.
And his eyes go back to normal.
Adrian, you picked up on a few things because you were coming out of this town. Yeah, at this time. Absolutely.
I'm going to grab, as soon as that slip up happens, I'm going to grab Midas by the shoulder, lean in, it's like, damn right you are. Squeeze the shoulder until you come back, and then let go and give a scruffle of top of the head between the horns.
Top of the morning.
Thank you, Valis.
Perhaps you should sell it to the heart as soon as possible. Let's pray Thylea has something to do, and I'm sure Tatiana, being so communicative with that deity, perhaps will be able to help you out.
Yeah, I don't know if I've had something in story tell me this, but I know that I am supposed to at some point commune with Thylea.
I vaguely remember Versi talking about, yes, you talking to communing with Thylea. They were doing a little bit of research on your staff right there, right?
Yes, about the staff and about my mother being
you had asked me to look into this.
Petrified.
Yes. I did have some information. I need you to look for the Lotus Witch.
The Lotus Witch.
Yes.
they'll have a little bit more information that you're looking for regarding Versi. You could, if you like, also go see the Fates. But they're a little bit more tricky. Doesn't always go out in your favor that way.
Yeah, the Fates worry me. Their fate is a tricky thing.
And to figure out, I did a little bit of research into your not so tentacle staff of Kitamante. That one, if you commune with Thylea, you'll probably find some more information on that as well. Kind of a double whammy at this point.
Okay.
Oh, and I did look into your fortress. I heard that Moxina pulled a card for you.
Yeah, I now have a fortress full of monsters.
I forgot to tell you, don't ever trust Moxina. They really fuck up all of my dinner plans every time they pull those out. But if you would like to find your,
I mean, if you're coming on the boat, I mean, maybe you'll get to know her and you guys can come to some
no. I will stay here and run this shitty town. It's a beautiful town, just a very shitty leader. The Garden of Helios.
Garden of Helios.
You'll find what you're looking for. Now that I've told you my plot points, I can put a checkpoint next to it because I hadn't gotten to you yet.
Thank you. And
That's what all this was about.
Valis,
Information.
Valis, for the record, you can do better than this asshole.
Oh, absolutely.
Then why do you let him be a dick to you? You're so much more powerful and cooler and nicer and smarter than he is.
I protect the children.
That's fair.
If he wants to find more dragons, I want to make sure that they are safe.
Makes sense.
Anyway, off you go. We have a ship to get to, and we need to set you sail because 60 days and counting, and then all hell breaks loose and storms, everything. It's not good. Not a good vibe.
No, not good. Thank you again. I appreciate all your help. I know we all do.
Thank you all. You are the heroes after all.
And I'll awkwardly shake her hand.
You guys are all kind of regrouping at the lobby, but Estrella, what's up?
Out of character question. How important really is the cult of Lutheria, or should we get on this fucking boat?
If you get on the cult, if you follow that thread, let me double check one thing.
I mean, I got my item from them. At least my personal thing. Which is why I was going to go infiltrate.
You all know that there's strange happenings. You know that they are in control of the wine.
Maybe that's why that one guy was all like, "You'll regret this." He's in cahoots with Lutheria. Unless there's a magical item that's going to help me out majorly, or at least the party, I don't want it.
I will say the only thing that awaits you is gold.
Which I feel like 3K. I feel like we're good right now.
So
wait, is it a ring
party
of survive the bullshit?
Ring around
Maybe,
the rosy.
possibly.
No. It's largely it is I will say a side quest out of character. I'll let you guys know because there's that pressure. I don't want you to feel like you're missing something because you guys are doing really good at doing everything in here, but there's nothing really major. The only one that had a little bit of ties was Nyx, which just because of the Lutheria background. So if you guys want to go, you guys are more than welcome to kind of do that, but it will impact that 60-day timeline.
So, crew, do we still want to infiltrate the cult of Lutheria, now that we are presented with, Valis told us apparently we are in like the final countdown at 60 days. Not sure.
60 days until the Oath of Peace is broken.
Nothing up here today. Nothing.
We have a lot of places that we need to go before that ends.
I mean, I know I just need to, I'll just like, tell me what you all want. I'll write it in a list. I'll speak into my stupid little stone to Gaius and be like, please bring this to the dock. If we need money, I'll just ask him for money.
It will swallow my pride if Gaius will bring this. If not, I can at least get things done with the ship.
What do you want? And you cannot say that you want his head.
No,
It's off the table
that's
right
in the game
now.
plan, but not right now.
Okay, off the table right now. I need like our grocery list for things that we need. Money. A finger of what?
Gaius.
No, we're not taking body parts right now.
Right now.
Right now. This is like, do you need a new sword? Do you need armor? Do you need food?
Valis has
Money.
supplied us, as far as food goes, I think our ship is set from what Valis has supplied. DM,
Anyone
correct
need-
me if I'm wrong. From what I'm aware, the ship is...
Wrong.
I'm wrong?
No, go ahead.
I said correct me if I'm wrong.
I know.
Shit.
What's up?
Our boat is like well stocked with food and whatnot, right?
Yeah, you won't have to worry about food or water. Only thing you have to worry about is time moving to places, which is before you set off, I will ask you how much of your money you are setting aside and buying ox.
If Gaius can get us another 1,000.
Okay, so 1,000 gold from Gaius, Daddy,
Even another-
something.
Even another 500. Just because there's a lot of islands out there and not a lot of time.
Also,
so
if you can have him
gold.
redirect forces in a very distant location.
I don't know if that's something I can ask.
If you can give him a reason to divert his forces.
I'm gonna need a reason.
Tell him someone's ready to challenge the throne of the Dragonlords.
Okay.
I don't know that we necessarily need to...
He doesn't need to know it's me.
All right, next, what's on your list?
I need to get the breastplate.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if we can have forces
If he
away
can
from his
be-
stronghold,
Oh, so like if he can be distracted from that.
we can say that there is a opposing force in a further northern part of Mitros, or some opposing force. Someone help me come up with a way to say, hey, maybe you should prepare your army in a certain location without saying keep it away from your home.
I'll figure it out. Nix, what is on your list?
Ring of spell storing.
Ooh, very fancy. I can ask for that. Will we have like health potions and whatnot stocked on our ship?
If you'd like to purchase them.
Gaia Study can purchase them for me.
See how much you're able to get away with.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So, ring of spell storings, a bunch of health potions, diverting forces, hopefully 1,000 gold. I'll take 500. Tati, is there anything you would like? No? Okay. Midas, my dear.
You're double muted.
Oh, I was
Tom.
double muted.
Oh, okay. Tati, nothing?
No, I think I have everything. I'm pretty sure because we went over. My sister's coming on the boat, just as a heads up.
So do you don't want rope or something? Keep her in place. No ruining of dinner parties.
I would just advise you guys that if you see the two of us conversing in some capacity, avert your eyes. Really, just avert your whole person.
Noted.
Noted.
I do want to go and ask my fiance for additional funds. And say
I think
goodbye
that
to the
would-
boys.
I say goodbye to them.
Oh, I'll go with you. I wanna say goodbye to my little buddy.
Midas, is there anything you would like?
A stronger shield, perhaps a +1 shield.
Okie dokie. Great. I have my shopping list. Is there like a servant or something that I can like send this off to Guy so I don't have to deal with him?
I think if you just speak into your sending stone.
Oh, wait. I mean, I do. Okay. Like from in her back. Gaius, do you have your stone? Hello?
There's a long pause. Estrella,
Did I wake you up? You seem like you're tired.
I was doing my lawn.
Is that what we're calling it now?
That
Inside
could mean
check.
two
Man
different
has another
things.
side, May.
I just
I'm
love
gonna-
the entire crew going.
Which two things, Tati?
Man is fucking his dragon.
No. Oh my god, the audio. I'm just gonna pretend that he has like a very large green space out in front of his actual house.
Other than the other thing that we all thought of, yeah.
These man's
I was doing my lawn, but I know, and you know that man's totally like I was doing my lawn.
Oh, of course. He's sitting on like a ledge somewhere, and he's like,
Obviously, and we're all like,
he's like sitting on a chair and he's
Oh my
got
God,
one
one leg
leg
is
up
up.
on a thing.
yes.
he's got some big mirror in front of him, thinking he's hot shit. Like,
He's looking at himself like, yeah, that's what the ladies want.
No, God. He hated it.
The
Hope you
entire
are.
This will get
payroll.
Tatiana to like me.
What do you want?
we're getting ready to set sail here shortly. Remember how you said that, like, you know, you would help me get what I need before we leave? So I have a little bit of like a little list. Okay, so obviously, so like we don't want Sydon to I don't know, like drown us or something. Is there any way like you could get us like 1,000 gold? If 1,000 doesn't work, I'm totally okay with 500. I kind of don't want to die.
Roll me persuasion. Disadvantage.
Why do I get disadvantage?
He was busy and now he's just kind of annoyed.
Can I give
Oh, he
lines
was
to
busy being
Estrella?
gross.
Can I give lines to
literally-
Estrella to give them the help action?
Not yet.
Okay.
So I'm doing persuasion. I'm assuming like he's doing a different check or anything. Is he?
Maybe.
I need to know because I have a special roll. But I'll do that at a certain point. We'll see what happens.
He's making an insight check.
That's a 7.
I'll do 250.
You know what? Honestly, I'll take it. I'm not picky. I just want to make sure that like we have enough like sacrifices or something. On top
I
of
want
like
to nudge Estrella.
what was one?
And on a piece of paper, because I don't want him to hear me through the fucking stone, I write down false information. He wants information.
Yeah, so that's really cool. So, fuck, what false information? So
What do you want?
this,
Speak.
okay, I'm sorry. Like, I'm still waking up. So this like really dumb group, they're probably gonna get themselves killed, and obviously I want to make sure that like I'm okay. So I don't know. Somehow, like there once. I'm terrible at lying. I just want what I want. I'm looking at my notes.
This is going flawlessly.
She thinks she's like, there's like a pause and she goes, oh, wait a minute. One of them was talking about how they were talking to someone else and something about there was some forces or something going north of Mitros or something. I heard something about like dragons and trying to go for a throne or something. I don't know how true it is, but like, I don't know. They seemed very like interested.
I need names.
Huh? Oh, I think like
I'm gonna feed information over to Estrella.
I hand you the piece of paper and the pen.
Yeah, no, just straight up like scribbling and holds up a note, but it's Estor Arcleander has returned and is forming his old crew, the spirits of his old crew, to gather massing forces to the north of Mitros.
so I repeat everything like that flawlessly. I don't know. I don't know if you like heard, while we were on our fun little boat ride, there was like an incident or something. Who knows? We might have like reawakened him or something, but like we have the Ultros now. So like, I mean, that's a perk.
Where are they?
From what I heard, like, I don't know.
I hold up a sign.
Northern Heartlands.
The Heartlands?
Northern Heartlands.
Yeah, somewhere up north. The Heartlands?
I hold up a sign that says Estor's first mate is gathering forces to the north of the Heartland, to the northern Heartlands.
If I'm remembering the map correctly, it's been a while since I've seen the full map. But I'm pretty sure the Heartlands are like, they kind of like, because there's the Old Woods and then there's kind of like the Heartlands above it, and then it kind of gets into some mountains towards the edge of Thylea.
Yeah.
Those that, add a little note, finding those who still have hard feelings towards Gorgon, Centaur, Minotaur, and other monstrous races.
Okay. Thank you for the information. Anything else I could do?
Once again, if you want me to last on this trip, keeping an eye on them and making sure, like, obviously no one rises to power in terms of like the Dragonlords and all that stuff. I think that's what you said. I would love maybe some health potions, some spell storing rings. I don't know, maybe like a +1 shield. I need to protect myself. They're a little incompetent.
I will send 5 potions of healing to the boat.
Ooh, I love that.
Thank you for your information.
I don't think
Adrian's going to have another sign held. Adrian's going to have a sign held up that says, tell him to eat an entire barrel of dicks, but crossed out, and it says, thank you.
I was going to say, I'm literally going to like, no.
Thank you for everything that you've given me. I really appreciate it.
Scribble on, you are the greatest of the Dragonlords.
Really, I really wished that I could have gotten maybe at least like something to hide behind, just in case shit goes south. But, you know, I'm at least very grateful for what the greatest of the Dragonlords has given me.
Adrian's already dead, coagulated blood is curling as you say that.
I don't know what I would be doing without you.
Midas is cringing.
I'm like leaning over Adrian's shoulder. Okay, wrap it up.
There's no reply.
That's cool.
God, he's a dick.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
I'm so sorry about all
for
the
that
things I had to
dramatic
say.
It's okay.
It got us health potions and an extra 250 gold. The 200 will get us a couple more sacrifices.
And maybe a little bit of a cleaner chance to, you know, get my breastplate back so I can be awesome and stab people even more.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm questioning if he bought it, to be honest, but...
We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
My God.
Where are you guys headed to?
I guess we're heading
I wanted to go say bye
to...
to the boys.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna go ahead to...
I need to
For
give...
my fiance.
I need to give my little buddy a hug.
The near dragon estate, if I
At
remember
the near
correctly.
dragon estate with
God, my memory's coming back.
I clearly
Sola.
look rest.
Sola.
That awkward moment when the person with amnesia is your note taker.
And what
Oh
was,
my god, you're right.
what was the other one's name? It's escaping me.
Lorius.
Lorius.
Glorious.
Lorius, my
Um,
special
Glorious
little
loves
guy.
Tati. Sola is apparently engaged to Nyx.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sola's
And I have the
engaged to
shiny
Nyx.
diamond ring to prove it.
Yes.
Lorius is in love with Tatiana, and Midas is very endeared to Lorius because he's an adorable little guy.
So yeah, we make a quick pit stop and then we go to the docks.
Mm-hmm.
You make a quick pit stop to the near dragon estate, and as you knock on the door opens, and Tehran Nurdragon opens and goes, yes, can I help you?
I need to see Sola and Lorius.
Oh, they're not here.
Where are they?
Not here.
I resist the urge to literally claw this man's face.
That's not an answer. Where are they?
That is an answer. Philosophically speaking, you can answer by saying they're not here. That is an answer for our presence unknown.
Where
I'm gonna
is
square up in
not
front of
here?
him, and I'm gonna try. I would like to try and intimidate him like I did last time. If you want to have a snake fight, we'll fucking do it.
Can I
Go
give
for it.
Can I give advantage by just like being in the background and very large?
Absolutely. And in the back of your head, Midas, you're going to hear, I love when you tap into your darker side. Maul my face off.
That's not what this
Come,
is.
go, Tati. Go,
That's
Tati.
not what this is. That's not what this is.
I'm
That's not what this is.
gonna add my hang on.
I was waiting for him to say they're at the Siren's Roost, and I was like, of course
Of course
they're
they
there.
are.
Of course they are.
Frankly, that wouldn't surprise me if the two little guys were going and hanging out at the Siren's Roost all the
They're
time.
they're
They
new
should be
little cabana.
vibing.
They're new little cabana boys.
They're besties.
What'd you get?
Did you nat 20?
I sure did.
Yeah!
With the purple die.
Yes!
Again.
No.
Where? So we're gonna try this one again. Except now when I smile, it's literally just like rows of fangs. And I get like the big king cobra teeth. And all of like my hair is very loud.
They're at the docks, if you must know.
They're waiting for you all.
And was
Now,
that
can you
so
go?
hard? Was that so hard to say?
You guys are bullies. It's
I
fine.
know. I'm so mean to you.
And they're going to just close the door.
Oh, I was about to be like, Estrella spits on him.
No, they close. They're done with, like,
Fuck
they're
you.
tired of your, they're just gonna close the door. Nope.
Randall doesn't like it when we bully his NPCs.
Some of them like it, some of them
Yeah.
don't.
Absolute twat. So
Yeah, I was.
Rich boy does not like it.
Minotaur
I
Yeah,
want to
literally.
set it on fire, except for I know the boys need to live there.
Right?
So-
That was literally my thought as well. I was like, I could just cast create bonfire.
burning
I
hands. I
know.
just need to touch him.
We're the heroes of
burning,
Nitros. We
burning
cannot
hands,
burn
you don't even need to
people
touch
alive.
him.
Well,
It's a
I know, I tried
15-foot
to
watch
cone.
me.
Listen, we can be a little bit of an anti-hero.
Midas, I raised you better than
I will
that.
burn. You didn't raise me, and I will definitely burn something down.
Where you guys
Maybe you
going?
didn't raise him.
My daddy raised me to stand up for people, so
We're literally questioning someone on the whereabouts of someone else. We're not in the right here. We are asking personal
this
information about another.
man owns sentient beings and sells
He's a
them.
shithead, but if we are okay,
All right,
Midas-
let's go to the
Midas, we're
docks.
gonna have a
Let's
talk
go
on
to
the
the docks
docks.
and go find the
All right,
boys
we're going to the
Burn
docks.
this man's house down.
as they argue as we're walking away.
Word
Everyone-
of your imminent departure has spread quickly. The provisioning of your legendary ship did not go unnoticed. A sizable crowd of onlookers has gathered to see you off. And 2 figures of note have also come to speak with you, the king and the queen of the city. King Acostus is mounted on the back of his silver dragon, watching you with his narrowed eyes. I wish you well on your journey. Take care that you do not invite new troubles upon my city. With that, the king
get rid of a storm.
spurs his dragon and flies away to the palace.
Oh,
Queen
I think I made
Valis
it.
arrives at her chariot, climbing down and glides towards you with a divine poise, while her attendant runs before her, laying several baskets at your feet. Heroes of the prophecy, I bring you gifts from the people of Mitros, and I have come to give you my blessing, but I must speak with you privately before you embark.
Can I just ask, how does a dickhead like that gain the respect of a dragon?
Or somebody like you. Like, we're gonna talk about that attitude later.
Adrian, not all dragons are good aligned. Some
The dragon is
dragons
also a little shithead too.
could be
Noted.
aligned to Sydon and Lutheria.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this
Dragons
is
are
going to be a
also
problem
very
down the
fickle, like
road.
sphinxes.
Yup. Just because you find a dragon doesn't mean that they have
Yeah.
full-on alignments.
In
Um,
D&D traditionally, many dragons are aligned chaotic evil.
Adrian, who is not considered this, has a 1,000-yard stare. Like, there are a lot of different things I need to confront if I'm going to complete my life goal, unlife goal. I don't know what I am. Who am I? And you just see like the full, just complete blank stare after this realization.
Valis has brought you many gifts from the people of Mitros. These include 4 goats, 2 white cows from Mitros' most respected farmers, a quiver of 10 + 1 arrows from the city centurions, and 6 potions of healing, 4 potions of climbing, and 4 potions of resistance from the academy.
From
Hold
the
on, hold on.
For
Academy.
resistance?
From the academy.
From the
which
Academy
you
of
did
Mitros?
the Academy of Mitros, where you did your
We had our very fancy
philosophical
brain
Yes.
debates.
Yes.
Not
We
for me.
all did not clock that one.
No, we didn't.
Now, Orin has a. Wait a minute. How do they know I'm? Oh, never mind. Don't mind me.
I did have a player thought of the Academy.
I did too. I was like,
Yeah.
we
No,
getting
this makes
Spooky Man
sense, though.
visits in our head again.
This makes sense. The Academy of Mitros.
If you want to know the mindset of Tal'Doran, check into Patreon for the preamble for Adrian.
The goddess of wisdom hands you a strange device next. As you know, the Cerulean Gulf and the Forgotten Sea are vast and they harbor many dangers. Some of your destinations may even vanish and shift by the workings of capricious primal powers. The Antikytheria is a cunning device. It utilizes both magic and mechanical ingenuity to chart a safe path across the oceans. Every island is attuned with a particular constellation in the night sky. By selecting a constellation on this device, you may chart your course to its associated island. Unfortunately, it does seem that someone has stolen a gear from the device, and until that gear is replaced, you will not be able to navigate to the Forgotten Sea. I suspect that the Order of Sydon is responsible for its theft, in which case, Gaius almost certainly has the piece. He departed yesterday for the Order's headquarters at the island of Yonder.
Streya's got that stone ready. She's like, well, I'll call him up. I got him on speed dial.
So the island
Give
of
me that
Yonder
fucking gear.
is one we need to,
We need to
one
go
we
there.
need to go to
First?
first or second.
So there is an island
get to
where
the other
we're
one?
supposed to be able to help remove Estor.
That is the heart constellation, Thylea's tree.
Yes.
I guess it's whichever one is closer.
That's what they're saying,
all
though,
going to
is-
depend. Half of it's going to be in the
So-
Forgotten Sea, the other half's in the Cerulean Sea.
Yeah.
Before we get there, before you guys choose anything, Valis is going to walk up to you, Tatiana, and is going to help me find the page that I need, please.
52. I like how we both
70.
picked like
3 pages
So, like,
over, 2 pages back,
42,
and 6 forward.
52, 70.
Well, 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. So
Of course.
That's where the ultimate survival check lies.
And 42?
If you pass the check, you survive everything.
if you
Okay.
roll a 42 on a survival check, you cannot die.
You ascend to godhood.
Is that how we do
Yeah,
it?
that's how you do it.
You become
You have
the
to-
god of memes.
You have to roll a 42 on survival.
A vibe, though.
Oh my god.
I'm really going to have to really boost that.
Gotta get that wisdom up.
What about religion? That feels like very like religious.
Oh, that is the cult of Harambe.
Ah, you know what? That makes a lot of sense.
We left that in the past.
Like 2016.
Listen, everything
What
sucked
year
before
is
then.
it?
Okay.
No, everything was better before then. He died, and everything went to trash.
Exactly. That's how. So it was that and the Hydron Collider that brought us into the current reality of suck.
Yep, pretty much.
So Valis kind of leans over to you, Tatiana, and goes, "And I have a special gift for you and well, and Andrew, Adrian as well, but this one's for you first."
Ooh, spooky. Okay.
And from behind them, you hear, "Hi, I have some for you."
Oh, son of a bitch.
Glorious!
Hi, honey.
Midas!
And I
Oh my
dropped
gosh!
I dropped to my knees and I opened my arms and I give him the biggest little hug he's ever had.
Wow.
He sets down this this bronze chest that he's holding on the ground and kind of wraps his arm around you. Oh man, I missed you guys.
Oh, I missed you too, little buddy.
And right below Nyx, you feel a little tug, and you hear, "Hi."
Oh my god, stop.
I love the little guys. I love the little guys.
I pick him up into a big hug.
Oh, son of a bitch, I
How
forgot.
tall is Sola?
I, in my head, have him a frosty 3.5 feet.
He's just a little guy.
He's taller than him.
Little buddy.
So Lorius is probably taller than him.
We stand the
Because I'm
short king.
5'9".
I'm 5 foot.
He's such a little guy. He's
I'm
so
also very
small.
Lorius runs back down, picks up the chest, and runs up to Tatiana, just kind of holds it up in the air and goes, "This is for you."
Thank you, honey.
And Valis leans in and goes, "That there is the last of my husband's dragon eggs."
Oh, shit. Wait, back up. Before we get too far into the narrative, you gave me one last session too. Do I now have 2 dragon eggs?
Did I give you one last session?
I have a dragon egg in my inventory already.
I don't remember giving you one at all.
I feel
Maybe
like there
it was-
was. I don't think it was last session. There was a dragon egg that was given at some point.
I've been gifted 1 dragon egg already, so now do I have a second one?
You do.
Yeah! Cool.
2 of 5. Yes.
I got 2 little homies. They're not ready yet, but they'll be here soon.
Do I need to sit on them?
like I was sit on them like
Not.
chickens.
I'm sure Kira could help you unlock their full potential.
Okay.
So
And
Kira's-
then and Lorius goes, "Oh, and by the way, we're coming." It's
Oh,
a
my
whole.
lord.
We're gonna do this, all of us together.
Yeah, little buddy.
And then you
I
hear,
mean,
Oh Lord.
and then you hear, I'm Hercus. Hercus, I'm coming
fucking
too.
shit.
I don't know who Hercus is.
Everyone on
I
this
don't know who
I
Hercus
heard
is,
you
but
need a druid, and Hercus is the way to go.
Oh my god, it's my baby Bjorn dome.
It's your son.
It's my child.
Hercus was our first child.
And at
things
this
just
moment,
got really weird.
Kira-
Hercus. Fuck yes.
Kira and Pythor also step up, and they go, we will be going with you as well.
Hi, Thor. I'm ready for some drinks.
We need more
I
wine.
love it.
We're going to need that on this trip.
Wow.
We have procured for you 100 intrepid sailors, the finest that you'll need. Men and women from all across, and of course, everyone you could ever imagine. We have
And those we didn't.
So you have Kira, Pythor, Versi, Lorius, Sola, Hercus, 100 intrepid sailors,
And my stupid sister.
and Moxina are all on this boat to set sail.
And we have Hercus. Who else do we need?
Are we leaving? Back up real fast. Are we Nix, are we
Where's my
leaving your
shit
sister
from
here?
Gaius?
Thea is safest because
Here.
remember that we discussed it, or I discussed it with Valis.
Valis is going to protect them
here.
Okay.
because
I-
if
She
anything
has no
happens
way
to the
to
ship,
protect.
they are unconscious, and that is a large risk to take.
Yeah.
Quick question. Is
Yeah.
it possible that we can say that at some point I found a book about boats, seeing as I'm the captain?
Absolutely. The Academy has dropped one off for you.
I was like,
Thank you.
absolutely not.
Thank you. Midas is a land boy.
You all have but 2 short months before the Oath of Peace comes to an end. 60 days to confront Sydon in his Tower of Praxis and Lutheria on their throne in the Nether Sea. If you cannot renew the Oath of Peace in that time, then I fear to think what will befall the city. The armies of the Titans will slaughter the people of Mitros and soak the land in blood. The Titans are weaker now than they ever were in the First War. You would be wise to gather what power you can on your journey. With the right weapons and knowledge, perhaps you could challenge the Titans directly, destroy them for good. I need to know how much money you are setting aside for Ox. We'll say that money went to Ox.
How many islands do we need to go to? Or are we going to just keep buying them as we travel?
We're gonna have to keep buying them as we travel.
Yeah,
so
we
we
don't-
have the
That's
island
the
of
thing.
Yonder, Fire Island. The Garden of Helios is its own island. Scorpion Island. We have to go to
Lotus
Thylea's
Island?
tree. The Lotus Witch is on Scorpion Island.
Okay.
I have a lot of information about the Lotus Witch, probably more than most people.
Yeah.
I have more than you do too.
Midas is gonna at some point ask you about Lotus Witch stuff.
Yeah, I was like, you and I have to talk. All of our destinations
The
are
Faith
the same.
Island,
Yeah, we have
possibly
a
the
lot of
Island of
similarities.
Time.
Yeah.
And I have to, and Moxina's gonna want to visit every single. It's gonna be very
Exodus
pushy,
Island.
but for the two of us, because our mother is somewhere in either the Cerulean Gulf or the Forgotten Sea. We don't know which one.
Something we need to do is figure out we need to look at this list and know which ones are in the Forgotten Sea and which ones are in the Cerulean Gulf. Because I haven't been
Yeah.
writing that part down.
I don't have that either. But that's
I'll go
something.
straight into Discord.
Yeah. Can we? Let's see. I wanna edit this. I wanna call this ship facts.
So I can tell you that there are, at most, this is a rounded number, 20 islands
Between both areas.
between both areas.
Okay.
So it's good to say there's 10 per.
roughly.
Yeah, roughly.
As you go to explore, I can tell you what constellation is in the Cerulean Gulf because you will be going that way. And I can give you a little information on each one.
So if we're going at least, should we procure at least like 2 islands worth, maybe 3 islands worth?
How many ox do we have to sacrifice to get?
Isn't it
So
100 gold worth?
it will take you all 3 days of sailing to go to a island.
Okay.
If you sacrifice 100 gold pieces of livestock to Sydon, you are ensuring good winds, and that will reduce to 2 days to go to the island. Then whatever time you spend on the island is your deal. You know that you need at least 50 oarsmen to man the boat
to make sure it's good. Yeah.
If you ever drop below that 50, your day will increase by 1.
So we should get at least.
I am telling you now, it's going to be difficult to hit every island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember from
don't
you and
think-
I talking about it. I don't think it's technically possible to hit all of the islands.
It's
So
not.
don't-
It's not
ones
going
that-
to.
Don't try. It's gonna. This is where like the D&D. You got to live for the story. You know the islands you have to go to,
Mhm.
and I can give you some information on other ones that might seem interesting.
Okay, so do we want to try and get the gear so it makes things easier, or do we want
Yeah.
to remove fuckface McGee out of Midas?
Is the island with the heart, or the heart constellation island, is it easy to find, or do we need the gear to navigate to get to it?
That's the big question.
You can get to the island of Yonder in the Cerulean Gulf.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna have to get to that one first.
Of Yonder. I'm. Okay, so the island of Yonder is in the Cerulean Gulf, and then that should have.
Are you guys ready to set sail?
Is
Hang
my
on.
shit from Gaius there?
Yes, you have the stuff from Gaius.
So that gives
Island of
us
Yonder.
11 health potions.
Okay.
was
So
my
the island
present?
of Yonder is Adrian's breastplate and the gear. Is there anything else?
There,
As far as we know.
I think there was Island of Yonder.
So here's what I'm gonna do. You all
So it is in the Cerulean Gulf?
are about to set sail
Mhm.
in
We're
the
on the boat.
Cerulean Gulf.
We gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is
if-
where we're
if-
going to end today's session.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have some
Sounds like
time
a
to
plan.
think about it.
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah.
We have 2
You-
dragon eggs, though. That
We
is exciting.
And I have Fire Island has a third. Can you repeat who all's on the ship?
Yes, I can. You
I
have
appreciate
100 sailors. You have Kira, Pythor, Versi, Lorius, Sola, the
And
Ghost of
Maxia.
Estor,
Well,
and
that's within Midas.
Maxina.
That's in Midas.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who and then what?
Maxina.
Who was before that? Or
The
were we
Ghost
trying to
of
say
Estor.
Hercus? Oh, I was looking at Hercus.
Oh, and
Oh,
Hercus.
and Hercus.
Okay,
Hercus,
Pythor,
Hercus,
Kira, Versi. That's who I was missing. Hercus, Sola, Lorius, Maxina, 100 sailors.
Yeah, it's gonna be awkward. My ex is on the boat. Let's just, we're gonna be peaceful. We don't want to cause any drama.
No, that was
Okay.
severed.
Yeah, I don't think you've told
Yeah,
any of
you
us
don't
yet.
know that it's
Oh,
You don't
no,
know
I
it's
haven't.
severed.
You don't
You
even
two
know
are
if it's
together.
ever yet.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I
you
have
don't
not
know
heard
that info.
Oh, snap!
You don't know
Oh,
that.
yeah. He
It was done quietly. You
specifically
wouldn't have
said-
known.
Trauma. Let's go.
Randall specifically said you did not hear it because it was said quietly after you closed the door in her face.
And you were crying in a corner. So, I mean,
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well,
Future
hello,
trauma.
Hallmark. Let's go.
Everything is trauma.
Thank you,
Everything
everyone,
really
for
fucking sucks right
stopping
now.
by, saying hello, being part of the Magic Academy family. We absolutely have loved and adored hanging out with you guys all here today. You can join us tomorrow for the Darkest House, for the finale of the Darkest House, to get into our last psychological thriller, to finish up that spooky season before we head into wholesome Chaoticville coming up here soon, which I'm so stoked for. And then this Saturday, I forget which one it is. Strahd. Is Strahd. So make sure to tune in for that. Thank you all. You can find everyone's socials down below and check them all out. It's been an amazing time to hang out with you guys, and all of you guys that rolled through. Thank you. It's been a day and I needed it. We are going to head out.
I'm sending you ideas. I was just looking. There's a lot of people on today.
There
Yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone bored because it's election day?
So there were
Thank you,
no
Mason.
elections in my area.
There were lichens?
No elections in my area.
No.
Yes, we have an infestation of lichens.
What happened?
When you said lichens, I immediately thought like moss.
Oh, there's two types of people. One has moss inside. The other actually has a wolf.
Oh my god.
All right, we're gonna head over to someone who is an amazing streamer, and check them out. Tao, welcome back, Tao. I'm so glad that you're here. I love seeing people come back around.
Werewolves are better than people.
Yep.
We're gonna head out to Eldritch Author. So grab those read emotes, pop in over this, say hello to Eldritch, an ally and LGBT streamer. Spread that love, because it's important to help queer individuals, because that's what we do. I'm gonna go brain dead now, but remember to be kind, to love one another, and we will see you very soon.
Bye.